Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now hopefully we should be live on YouTube this afternoon. Let me know if you can see the live stream, it's coming through okay. And we are actually going to start off, right, dude, we are so close now, like 84% overall. We got Carina to do today, dude, and that's still a little bit of a long fight in the gauntlet. But I wanted to start this live stream off with a couple of rank ups, right? Because we're also preparing for the villains challenge. And dude, you know who is just so perfect? Purgatory. So we're going to be taking Purgatory up to rank 4. I'm pretty excited for this one. I think we're going to be using her today. We're going to try out her on a couple of different paths. Would ideally like the awakened ability. You know, we've still got the, what is that? Act 9 100% rewards to open. But fresh new free-to-play rank 4, we'll take that, man. That is a very good time. And also on top of that, there's one champion I kind of just got to have up here, dude. And that's also going to be Serpent as well. Serpent's going up to just rank 3. We're probably going to leave him at rank 3. That kind of does everything I need from Serpent. But I want him in the back pocket for the villains challenges. And also he's very good. It's either like taking up Hyperion or Serpent for Carina, like the trap ones. So yeah, I thought we'd just go for Serpent there. So yeah, it should be alright. But chat, I hope you're all doing well, having a good Saturday so far. Thank you, Benz, for being early. Unknown, Doozy, Secret Simu, Jose, Asa, Jack, Ken, Elder today. Probably not today, but I'm hoping we can get Elder sometime between tomorrow and Tuesday. I would assume it's probably either going to be Monday or Tuesday, if everything does go to plan. So that's it's currently my estimation of when we're going to arrive at Elder, dude. Because yeah, we still gotta do like another run in Abyss, like all 3 of the villains challenges. Takes a little bit of time, and I've got about, what was it, 4 or 5 hours today to record videos. And then it's Saturday night, boys. You know, I've got to take the missus out, have a nice meal, spend a little bit of quality time. You know how it is. Just boyfriend obligations. And occasionally leaving the house and touching a bit of grass. But I thought for this one we'd also get Blue Marvel in. So I did actually one path. I just did the skill path because it's super trivial, just off stream. We've got Moondragon. Moondragon was just like, I think you just bring Jean Grey for this one actually, and then that's pretty easy. We'll figure it out. I think we just like swapping Jean Grey toward the end. Let's see how the path feels. Because I kind of want all 3 of these Mystic Champions in. I want to test out Purgatory and see how she does. But dude, I got high hopes for rank 4 Purgatory. I'm not too sure if Purgatory ever made it to rank 4 on the main account. I don't believe she did. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. You know what? I should probably... Dude, I realized they got like 5 of the massive boosters. I'm like, maybe it's time to start using the half an hour boosters, boys. Thank you. I've been debating it a little bit, having a stream on Twitch, but I need like a little bit of time to get it set up. So yeah, it won't be today, unfortunately, because I'd also need to... what was it? Get the CCP drops and everything enabled. But maybe at some point. I haven't set up my Twitch for a while. But it's like, I know... Dude, those rewards are just getting so insane, man. Like, they're really, really crazy. I can't believe how much they've, like, juiced them up by. Like, rank 4 gems for Elder? It's like, dude. It's a bit too much. Because I also see, like, it's really hard to, what is it? Get... While the Twitch drops are active and people are trying to farm them, right? It's difficult to get people to watch YouTube content, man. I kind of noticed like the first few hours after they go live, like everybody's just watching Twitch. Yeah, maybe at some point I'll eventually capitulate and give in. We shall see. But dude, Purgatory, that first match, that was pretty good. I think I just need to knock down my heavies a little bit more as we kind of you know, ramp up there. But yeah, if you just joined in the stream, we've just taken Purgatory up to rank 4 because I want Purgatory for the Abyss. So Waiting for my villain Epoch so I can follow you, sir. Oh, dude, thank you very much. I would say that the main account has some pretty good recommendations for villain. We're going to be doing some slightly weirder things on the free-to-play, but I guess I actually don't have that many villain options, so I'll probably be, yeah, a little bit similar with some things. That was pretty bad, though. We're going to get the Falther here. You know what, maybe just being a bit patient like we were in the first matchup. I mean, that certainly has some pros going on there. But yes, I would strongly recommend Sandman, Zemo, and Venom. Or if not Venom, Serpent. And Onslaught is also pretty good to bring in as well. Okay, right, some pretty obvious mistakes are made. Keep going. This one's just annoying because, like, Strife has his invisibility and his glancing, and we've also got the node as well. Yeah, all of these things combined is just slight inconvenience. I shouldn't have gone in there, dude. Too optimistic. And probably should have waited for another 5 combo before that. I think here we're probably good to go all in. There we go. It's not too bad, boys. Not too bad. But yeah, dude, thank you very much. We are going to be getting around to that free-to-play villain Epoch at some point fairly soon, though. Hoping to have everything done by Tuesday, because Wednesday's going to be a very busy day for content. So yeah, we got a lot coming up, dude. It's like going to be a really busy couple of weeks for Marvel Contest of Champions. Like, I'm still a little bit just trying to process, like, how much collectives is actually going to change a lot of things, or, like, just the feeling of a lot of characters. Because, dude, like, everything is going up, like, a rank and a bit, pretty much, if you've got a fairly stacked roster, which is kind of nuts, because we're used to power going up very slowly in MCOC, but now with, like, collectives, Ascension, rank 5 champions, right? Like, all of that power coming. This is like the biggest power increase we've had in a period of maybe like a few months, like ever in the history of the game. And that's pretty wild, dude. That's pretty wild. Okay, I think we're gonna try Man-Thing for Gorr. Yo, what is up, Mike? Hope you're doing well today, sir. Following my free-to-play because of limitations on your account, dude. That's totally fair, man. But yeah, I hope it's going to be useful to you, my friend. I will say the monthly EQ bundles are outrageously goated. Awesome revives and things. Been really nice for that. I don't know if I just need to actually just special 2 cycle here. Wait, how do I disable the cult immunity? Is it an intercept there? Intercepting. Well, okay, yeah, that's what we need to get done. A little bit more tricky against Gorr when he's got this power gain node, though. Oh no. Okay, this isn't going to be able to get the job done here. Right, I've removed the occult immunity at least, but I think I've got so many debuffs that I'm probably dead here. Yeah, I shouldn't have let him get to the special 2. I think that was the mistake I made in that matchup. Right, let's go. I think Kushala next up. Fellas, I appear to be washed today. Dude, that power gain on Gorr, it doesn't play games, eh? Alright, let's give this a go. Kushala. Dude, she's just too good, bro. She's way too good. We hard pun it. I don't know if you like Ronan choose that Gorr as well, maybe. But I'm glad we got Kushala there for the backup. Right, next matchup we got Gambit. Gambit's not generating his own buff, so we shouldn't really need to worry too much about the Falter here. It's just when a buff expires and not the actual power gain itself. So yeah, this one. Get big special too. It's still been a while since I've played Purgatory, so I'm still kind of getting used to her flow and rotation. If any of you's got any tips, though, would be appreciated. Like, do you just focus on either, like, once you've used the special 2, do you generally, I guess it depends on, like, the health of the match, but do you tend to focus on, like, cycling to another special 2, assuming, like, it's going to be a bit of a chunky match, or do you just, like, mash the mediums for incinerates? I assume this also, you got to factor in whether the opponent is immune to incinerate or not, right? But also, I think you want to factor in, like, how close you are to killing the opponent. That was a mistake there, because I didn't have 100, 100 Demonic Rampage. A bit too much power gain here, dude. Kind of wildin'. Going for light ending combos there. Chief, throw it! Throw it! Worried we're about to get clapped there. We good. Oh, no! Oh, dude, that was so disappointing with a miss. Oh, I thought I was... Yeah, I wasn't paying close enough attention to that specific timer that I kind of lost track of it. I think we just got to dump a specialty here anyway. Well, I've really messed up, like, the Purgatory rotation here. But when you add in a load of variables, like a miss timer and all sorts, dude, sometimes I'm just getting a little bit lost in the sauce. There we go. Not bad, boys. Not bad. Useful tip for Purgatory, don't get hit. Oh, I appreciate that one, dude. That's a tremendous tip. I'll write that one down, bro. I got a notepad somewhere here. Gonna do my last Epoch run, dude. Best of luck, my friend. Best of luck. And you would have completed the 6 challenges and got Elder. Thinking of running Nick Fury, Starkey, Carolina, Jean Grey, but I don't know who to pick. What are you missing? You're missing something in that. So I think if you want to run Carolina, I think you need to go Odin, because if that's the Epoch gauntlet, right, you don't have the 3 buffs. So yeah, that appears to be what your comp is missing, dude. You're just going to get hard blocked between Spider-Woman or Photon. I mean, both Spider-Woman and Photon are really good. If you got Jean Grey, you could really, like, pick either. I didn't really use Spider-Woman that much. I think Photon, like, can cover slightly more bases. But Spider-Woman is pretty decent for the Absorbing Man. But Absorbing Man's, like, super early on. But yeah, that comp definitely, dude. I think you're going to struggle with the 3 buff matchups if you go for those. So I'd recommend bringing in somebody else other than Carolina. If you got Heimdall, dude, rank him up, go for it. I don't, unfortunately, Mike. I've not set up a Discord. I had one a very, very, very long time ago, but nowadays it's a bit like, a bit impractical to run a Discord, at least in my opinion. Just because it adds, like, a lot of, like, admin and management and, you know, got to figure out like a team of mods and everything. It's just like a whole other thing to worry about. And I just like to wake up and start making content and not have to worry about that. So unfortunately, no Discord as of right now. Maybe I'll change my mind on it at some point in the future, but just it's tough to manage like when you got so many people constantly joining. Yeah, I would say Nick Fury isn't that needed for the Epoch gauntlet. I'd agree with that comment in chat. Is it Intercept here to remove this one? And then for this Moon Dragon, I think you just want like a Neuroshock Mutant champion that like counters miss. Because then you can just punish that special one and it feels pretty good. We like to live a simple life, my friend. Wake up, play games, have a good time. Hey, what is up, Mark? Thank you for stopping by today, dude. Okay, Carolina did work well for you. Fair enough. I've heard some people have... I think this is also like a general thing with Carolina, though. If you're really good at playing Carolina, you can do a lot. But sometimes if you struggle with playing Carolina and you then go into like a difficult matchup, like a Nihilus, for example, you might find that you just start tilting. And just things don't go your way, right? You're trying to like get distance on a Nihilus, but you can't get into the sun to get buffs. So yeah, that's why I say if you go Carolina, I think you want Odin on the team. But I haven't actually done it with Carolina, but that would be my assumption anyway. I just know that I'm the whiz. the one and only Hero Cosmic Cheese. Well, not the one and only, right? But he's so just stupid, bro. He's so incredibly stupid. Yo, what is up, Mustafa? Thank you very much for the super chat there, sir. Got my first America Chavez 7-star, and I finally finished Ag 6. Dude, I'm proud of you, man. I remember you said you were struggling on that for a little bit, but... Bro, massive congratulations. Act 6 is in the bag. And if you can do Act 6, right... I feel like the Grandmaster's like that big kind of like first mechanical check for like, can you actually get through a difficult fight that requires you to learn the fight and mechanics to pass it. So yeah, I think if you do Grandmaster, I think you can do almost every single boss in the game, but there's still challenges ahead. But yeah, just keep going, dude. Great work. Congratulations. Yeah, Jugs makes the villain run pretty smooth there, dude. But I don't need a Jugs. I got Venom the Duck. So it's just as good, bro. Just as good. You're seeing all this 100%. Oh, this is not going to make me Elder. No, you still need to... yeah, especially on free-to-play, dude. The path is like, you know, do this and then do all the challenges at 900%, 6 Carina challenges, and a little bit more. So, this one... Ooh. Ooh, okay. Am I seeing... Is this Silver Samurai Cookfest, boys? I was thinking this path might be a little tricky, but I'm thinking we just go all in on Silver Samurai and believe. And let's just check the bosses here. We got Crossbones. What did Crossbones do? I feel like there was something quite annoying on this one. Yeah, you had to like intercept. Okay, I think we just used... Is it Jean Grey for Crossbones? Works fine here. And then we go for Apocalypse and Cable. And where is Cable? There he is. Okay, I'm going to give this a go. So, the Mutant path. This is actually one of the most annoying paths. I remember using Cyclops on the main account for this one. I think it was Cyclops anyway. Did a little bit of cooking there. So we're going to go in with Apocalypse here. And then we just pretty much die. So then entering that gives Apocalypse 4 charges. And then this is where you use a 20% revive on Apocalypse. And then we now activate his pre-fight ability, the Horseman of Apocalypse. The next mutant that goes in gets blessed with Horseman, which then gives us a prowess passive, which then should allow us to bypass this node and deal damage. I feel like the interaction I just explained is probably so incredibly weird and confusing for anybody that isn't like a terminally online MCOC player, but that is only possible as well because of the cable synergy. Oh, dude, I'm sensing a generational cook here, fellas. I'm sensing massive damage. The smell of massive damage is in the air. Oh yeah, dude, this is gonna work out just fine, isn't it? Oh, okay, cool. Well, dude, that is a very, very, very easy way to deal with this path. We're off to the races. Yeah. One thing I've actually got appreciation for doing this on the free-to-play is actually just how good still that Apocalypse synergy is. So even a 6-star Apocalypse and Cable, very, very good. You know, you got to celebrate those pulls. But you see this combo going up on Silver Samurai, you can't help but get a little bit excited, right? But here, because the combo is going up so quickly, I don't even need to worry about like the fancy things. I just go for like maximizing my power gain here, I think. Right, let's just get rid of that. And then chuck in another combo, special one. And then I think we'll just go for this. Double medium. Not bad, boys. Not bad. Definitely in the kitchen right now. You know it, Chief. You know it. This is Samurai Cheese. Hell yeah, dude. A little bit of Silver Samurai Appreciation Hour here on the live stream. Oh, dude, that's actually like super fair, man. Yeah, collectives, you know, is gonna. That's one of the things. Like, if you're behind on progression, if you've still got content to do, what is it? Collectives represents the opportunity to get a lot more stats and damage output. But I don't know how high certain accounts are going to end up being. So yeah. It's probably going to be at least like a... I reckon it's going to be at least a like 6 to 10% output bonus for most people. Again, just makes things a little... Oh my goodness, dude. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Dude, thank you once again for all of the super chats today, man. Certainly do appreciate it. And yeah, I wish you all the best as well with the collectives. I'm gonna be probably documenting both the main and the free-to-play account, like pre-collectives and post-collectives, because I'm really curious to see what changes on a big whale account versus kind of a 6-month-old free-to-play account. Because I actually don't think my free-to-play account has passed 6 months yet. Because I think we made it in the middle of November. And now it's the middle of May. So, yeah, I think we're still not quite past that point yet. Yo! What is up, Pyrian? That was my best effort at pronouncing your name. I hope I got it correct there. Last volume 4 left here. Epoch Hero. Tips for not screwing up Aries' specials. I can never time my light attacks while he's throwing his specials. Dude, it's really, really tough. I think the hardest thing I always struggle personally with on Aries' specials was like figuring out which one he's going to throw. So I thought the eye flash tip, and I think there's quite a few videos on this one, that was the thing that really helped me get into the flow of it. Because yeah, that was always the biggest thing for me, is like, do you go for the parry first, or do you go for the dodge first? Because when you get into the flow, I found it easy, but sometimes, like, when I couldn't identify which one, that's just generally where I got wrecked there. But yeah, just definitely try and memorize the pattern. I just kind of like constantly repeat it in my head. It's like a parry, parry, light, dodge, dodge, spam up or down, spam up or down. That's like the specialty one, right? And the other one is like, what is it? Dodge, dodge, light, parry, parry. Or is it parry, dodge? I don't know. Even I'm confusing myself for that one. That's just have it written down, dude. Have it written down somewhere. So you just reference, and then, as silly as it sounds, just like repeat it to yourself, and then at first you want to take it very slowly. And you just got to speed it up. That's also the thing that I find is a bit of a headache with that fight, is just like getting into taking it slow at the start, and then just like, yeah, just speeding up more and more as the fight goes on. But yeah, dude, thank you very much for the super chat. I believe you're now our blubberiest whale. With the $5 super chat. So big love to you, and best of luck with Aries on the hero run. Also, Heimdall will, if you do have him, you know, bring him along, because he'll get you out of quite a lot of bad situations in that run. Yeah. One thing you can also do as well, this is like elite tech. If you watch somebody else do a run, like on YouTube on your phone, you can just practice doing the movements like above the phone. So that's something that I remember I've done in the past to like help learn various characters, so that when I go into a fight, I'm just a little bit more ready for what I should be doing. Because a lot of this game is just about kind of, it's like about pattern recognition, it's about like muscle memory, and just like when you see this animation, this is what you need to do. So if you have the ability to, you know, commit that to memory, and then you just recognize the animation, okay, I'm gonna start doing this, and just, you know, practice getting the timing on it, like that can potentially help out quite significantly. But yeah, everything, what was it? It just takes a lot of practice, mate, you know? And it's sometimes tough with Aries, because, yeah, you just don't have a lot of time to practice, you know, it's right at the end of the run. What do we want to go for here? Who could be a fun backup option? I think I'm probably just going to go Ironheart backup, just purely due to the fact that she has reverse control immunity. I'm going to try and do this with Silver Samurai. Let's see if this ends up working out alright. Right, explore Epoch of Pain or Act 8 Crucible. I've done all of the content besides Wheel of Fate. Ooh, Act 8 Crucible or Epoch of Pain. Probably, which one has better rewards? Just trying to think, like, which one actually does have better rewards. I think Epoch of Pain has like more overall, so yeah, I'll probably just go for that. If you've done all other content, including Carina's challenges, Epoch should be probably a bit of a walk in the park, so maybe just start there. Especially you've got a lot of like, just early 7-star resources, like that'll help you get rank 2, rank 3 champions, so it's going to be increasingly nice with collectives coming. Oh, dude, these reverse controls are frying me. This one is like try and play stun immune Crossbones, but then if you get hit by single blocked hit, yeah, just didn't play into any of my backdrafts there. Slightly unfortunate. We go again. I think Jean Grey will sort this out a lot easier though. To be fair, Jean Grey is still a little bit annoying on this one, just because we still need to get the intercepts in, and we don't have the passive stun. But yeah, the reverse controls not kind of breaking our flow is probably the most important thing here now. Need to get an intercept. Right, boys, we're locked in. We're dialed. Pierce. Cheeky intercept. Let's get that special one off. Gonna race right to another special one. And this is where we want to try and lunge for the big special 2 to win the game here, while also removing that protection. If he would like to stop playing ball, that'd be great. Okay, this I think this is the winning combo. Oh, dude, so close, so close. There we go. I mean, yeah, technically, boys, technically. Which 7-star champion do I rank? 2, Sentinel duplicated, Cyclops duplicated, or Jamari Panther? I think with what you have ahead of you, probably Sentinel is the best option because of the immunities. So I think he's probably going to serve you best overall because he's very, very good for utility. If you still need to do completion on like 7, 8, and 9, it's probably Sentinel. And Cyclops' special 3, you can't use that until you get 20 of his precision passive. So most of the time it's actually better in his cycle anyway to like special 2 and then special 1. But yeah, he's got a bit of a weirder special 3 with an activation criteria. But out of all of those, I think Sentinel's probably going to be the most useful overall. Okay, so this is Tech Attacker's Fractured Power Bar. Only takes special damage, heavy damage, and blockable attacks. Okay. I remember Bastion was pretty good for this one. Let's go back and have a little bit of a look at the tech roster right now. To be fair, like Arcane actually might be alright for this. And thinking Yondu also. I mean, just don't fade the 6-star Yondu. That's what we've learned so far. Heavy attacks, special attacks. I think the Stellar Forge Star-Lord actually is probably pretty good. Who do we have as the... Yeah, it's the Spider-Woman here. Okoye. And yeah, rooted during the special attacks, dude, that is actually the really tricky thing here. So super tanky champions can work out quite well. I think Bastion was okay. I didn't remember him being like terrible for this. I just remember this is like generally quite a hard path. I think this one actually I think is the hardest path in Act 9-4. Is at least that's the memory I've got from the main account. Just because this, yeah, this one can be really tricky. You know what? I actually might try just ramping Heimdall here. I mean, Beast is probably a good fight to see if this just works on. Because if Rampant Heimdall does work, we are just gonna be kind of cooking. I'm thinking like Heimdall has pretty good damage output via his like chain heavies in the corner. I think I probably should have saved that relic there for a moment. Oh yeah, I can't use the same special attack twice in a row. Big mess up there. I'm starting to remember all of the little details that just make this a very annoying one to deal with. It's like just getting rooted on the specials, bro. That's a little rough. Okay, gotta go for a special one next. So here, we use the heavy. Special one cancel. The good thing is we've got a great base on Heimdall here, even if we do end up dying. Okay, I need to get special 2 now. Dude, like, the Heimdall heavy spam in the corner is actually, like, kind of clutch. Oh, no. I thought he was going to throw a special one there. Can I reach him? Dude, I can. Let's go. Well, we got the job done. Most of the damage I took there actually was from the using 2 special 2s in a row. That was not a good plan or play. Let's try and remember that in the anti-venom fight here. Who would have thought Beast would be a tough fight? I think anything's kind of a tough fight when it's like fully unblockable and just roots you. Damn. We gave him a lot of power there. Right, let's switch over. We actually want the combo acceleration here to ramp up. I was feeling way too confident there for a second. I was like, dude, I'm playing really well. I'm gonna try and cycle to the next one, and then I want to try and get a special intercept. Come on, Chief. Amazing ramp-up fight there for Stellarforge Star-Lord, though. Yeah, not bad at all, mate. Not bad at all. I forgot if we used Stellarforge Star-Lord for that one on the main account, but I think it's actually really decent for this path. I've my Stellarforge Star-Lord at rank 5 Ascension 1. Nice, dude. That is... yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I guess you can also like keep him in the middle to get rid of the unblockable, right? But where's the fun in that, you know? I think if we'll see what the aggression permits. But I guess like Yondu, you could. What's the safe strategy here? Actually, does it even make sense to... you know what? It's Dazzler's Reflect on the parry, dude. It's actually like was mashing me a little bit there, but like just using the heavy attack. It's like whenever I parry, I'm taking reflected, I think rupture damage or something. You know, I should be better at this Dazzler special one after a bit of Apex Coliseum, eh? Okay, she's got her magical skates on. We avoid that. Yikes, dude. Holy! Taking so much reflect damage. Probably cooked here. Yeah, definitely cooked. Oh, actually, we got a little bit of extension. Yeah, let's not worry about that then. Bastion. You know, I think I'm just gonna go Heimdall here. It's like a good fight to chuck him into. We go for the end heavy counter there. She's got her dash active, so I need to be a bit aware of that. Right, yikes. We are getting a little cooked here. Come on! No. Dude, I needed the big crit. I think I need to reconnect my cable thing in a second. Come on, mate. One more special 2. One more special 2. We got this. No! Oh, dude! I was like, this power gain just take me over the second special bar. Please, please, man. Unfortunately, didn't happen, boys. Didn't happen. Will I rank 5 a villain for Epoch or anyone as per likes? I don't think so at the moment. I don't really think I need to rank 5 for it. So yeah, if I didn't have Sandman on the main account, I've got to send in Sandman on the free-to-play, I would 100,000,000% rank that champion. Because he would just carry all of the challenges, but yeah. We're suffering from success on this one right now. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate, mate, but we got there. Right, let's go, what is it? Hulk here, Stellar Forge Star-Lord. Let's activate the 30% health booster here. Good time to use it. Cable thing? HDMI cable. The adapter, whatever it is. The magical cable that puts the phone screen on the computer screen, and then I broadcast that on the internet. Oh no! Oh bro, please, not like this, not like this. Okay, I need to shut up, guys. I'm really sorry. I've learned the important lesson. Special 2 here, so that we can special 1 and then special 2 again. It's not doing anything terribly fancy against this Hulk. Did not mean to press that. My deck space. Very cheeky intercept there. Complete fluke, but we'll take it. Okay, that was ambitious. No! Oh, dude, I think I was a little bit too close to him. I needed to have made that a bit earlier. This Hulk got me on the main account, dude. He got me on the main account. For the free-to-play, I'm going to be victorious here. Never mind. I wasn't looking at his Furies. Oh, no. Okay, never mind, never mind, never mind. One parry? Special 2? Boom. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. No mistakes made whatsoever that fight. I totally didn't lose, like, all of my health there. But next fight, we got Long Shot. I think we go Stellar Forge Star-Lord. Should be good. Maybe at some point. Isn't my YouTube profile pic like, I think it's like a 5-star or something? Yeah. I think I'm still a 5-star, bro. Yeah, I know, I feel like at this point, man, you know, just gonna stay a 5-star forever. The old, what was it, classic branding. Why change the icon? I've had it like that for like 10 years. What's another decade, bro, you know? What's another decade between friends? Dude, I hate the placement of the striker so much on Stellar Forge champions. Always around like dashing back. Don't worry, this is where I excel, boys. 4%, I'm fully ramped now. Didn't mean to do that at all. I did mean to do that just so that I couldn't accidentally throw it some other time. Believe? Oh, perfect, mate. Perfect. Well, team's looking a bit bad, boys. You know, team is looking a little bit bad. They've seen better days. They certainly have. But I thought we would try arcade now for this one. I don't think there's anything that is a big benefit here. I'll try and get Gentle into the corner. Oh, dude, this is where maybe all the Alliance Coliseum sweating gonna pay off. Oh, bro, this is literally just Alliance Coliseum. Oh, wait, I didn't have a way to counter Unstoppable. No! That's bad. Okay, right, I've still got to play around that, but then... Oh, this is actually a little awkward. Oh, okay, I got wrecked by the... Thinking if I get him into the corner, he goes unblockable, so then I can't really, like, parry and hit him to get the Unstoppable out of him. So yeah, I've got to, like... Didn't even mean to do that, but this also is a way to play around that, I guess. Just spam a cheeky little heavy attack now and again, you know? I don't think the debuffs are actually dealing that much. There we go, managed to get that one out of him. Oh, pants. I wasn't looking at the unblockable stacks, no! Gonna use this, just I wanted to trigger the Unstoppable, so coming out of this like is a bit of a fresh loop and rotation. Yeah, trying to get those heavy counters off that is actually pretty huge payoff damage if I think that was the auto block that clutched there for me. Should have baited out the Unstoppable first there though. Oh no, I'm cooked here. I'm super cooked. Actually, I'm not fully cooked because Heimdall's going to save me. Big little parry, bait that one out. We've reset the special one. Let's just go ahead and use this. And then here, just gonna go for the heavy counter, and then maybe another heavy. And I've got a Just get like one parried hit to get out the unstoppable. Wasn't quite long enough there. Just go for a heavy attack because the damage isn't mitigated from those. Might be in a little bit of trouble here. See if I can get full decks on this. Dude, let's go. A little slow, man, but sometimes slow and steady wins the race. Need to get that arcade awakened, and yeah, the node and everything does not help there for what you're looking to do with arcade. Alright, so now we are going to say goodbye to arcade and hello to Okoye. I think Okoye blasts this one. If not, I think between Stellar Forge, Star-Lord, and Bastion, they should be good. This fight was most enjoyable with Venom, though. I think we got this fight in 26 seconds with Venom. And it was a slow fight. I was just complaining. Dude, I am actually so excited to play Venom next week. I just can't believe, like, he's getting, like, all of the bonuses from Cosmic Collectives, man. It's like, just focused on more bleed damage? What? Yeah, I mean, dude, I will happily take it. I'm actually just going to use the special one here just to push Spider-Woman to her special 2. It's easier to bait. Might be enough to finish the match off. Try and go for that Okoye stand-up intercept. I totally messed it up there, though. That's good. Hated this lane. It's an annoying lane. I think it's the hardest one in 9-4, but there we go. We got it down. Didn't have to... Did we use any revives? I don't think we did. But we did die a couple of times, so... got that going on for us, boys. What does code CEO do? It's like a creator support code, so if anybody uses that on the web store, then yeah, I get like a kickback for if they spend anything on Marvel Contest of Champions. My rank 5 Jabari cooked this fight. Ooh, rank 5 Jabari. It's a little spicy there, sir. Okay, so this is I've got to bring in a skill and science champion to access this path. Superiority, whenever the defender... Okay, whenever the defender is purified or cleansed, 12 debuffs, they are passively stunned. This is like just do a big special attack, right? This one was pretty chill. The superiority, I don't think matters too much. But there is going to be... Oh yeah, the palette cleanser dude is like just rapid debuff shrugging on this fight. So I need to keep that in mind. There's rapid debuff shrugging. I think Zemo is probably going to be pretty good for this one. Imagine Blue Marvel's going to be quite rubbish. I don't know if Nefaria would be quite rubbish as well if there's rapid debuff shrugging. Sandman, it's kind of tough to shrug off all his debuffs. Actually, I think Blue Marvel actually might be okay for this one. I'll bring Sandman as backup if we need him. And Stellar Forge Star-Lord, I think he'll do fine. With a Nefaria boss with auto block here. You just knock him down, right? And then he's just regular Nefaria? With a shock debuff? Yeah, I think this one was pretty easy. Give it a go. Dude, if you pull Heimdall, bro, you have saved, especially 7-star Heimdall, you've saved, like, lifetime. We're like 10,000 units, you know? Not even exaggerating. If anything, we're underselling that Heimdall right now. I'm going to try Zemo for this one. Worst case, I'll just shift back and use Sandman. Got my rank 1 Sandman. Actually, did I take him up to rank? I might have taken him up to rank 2. Problem is, dude, if I take him up any further, I will use him for everything. Just turn into a Sandman maxing account. There we go, this is fine. Zemo's kind of doing a fairly nice job here. Getting the biggest Zemo combo in the world, but it's a little bit difficult to actually with all the cleanse charges. I've been quite actually surprised this week because, like, on yesterday's live stream, well, halfway through the week, shout out Cantona, dude. He did a really good, he's doing a video series where he's looking at all the Ascended champions at the moment. And he got to Sandman, and he was like, he was pretty impressed. I think the title was like top 5 Ascended champions. I was like, oh yeah, I'll take that. I enjoy that. You know, finally the good words spread in. And then yesterday on the live stream, dude, Karate Michael just glazing, absolutely glazing Sandman. We got a lot of very positive momentum towards Sandman on that live stream, and it looks like the collective is going to have hopefully some good synergy as well, because I think it goes off burst damage. So. Boy, Sandman and Venom just feels like it's the Spider-Man villain season at the moment for banger characters. I don't think I'm going to be able to pause that. Yeah, let's just cycle again. Cycle again. One more time. Okay, nice. We got the combo acceleration here. I think I can actually cycle into one more pause. And then can we dodge this? Go in. Chuck a special 2. That won't kill because of the special shield. Not a bad fight though. I mean, there's nothing like super special going on this lane, to be fair. It's just like you want to have, how did I almost, there was some way I think I almost messed up this fight. Last time I did it. Let's get the 30% booster on. Sandman is rank 5 Ascension 2. Nice one, dude. Nice one. Looks like gonna be probably like ranking a lot of science and cosmic champions, I assume, to get my collectives as high as they can be. Want to make sure like both of those are going to be rank 16. Need that big damage bonus. Oh no, clipped. Slightly unfortunate. It's alright, we're still at a point. I think we can probably get the game-winning combo here. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Nice. Yeah, I do think, though, next Wednesday, we are going to see our first characters over 100,000 power index fully boosted. We're really nearly there. I think my Jean Grey like 85k or something? Like fully boosted video? 75k? We should easily be there, dude, with collectives. 100,000 power index champions. Oh, we're just going to get... It's going to be silly territory, boys. We are going into silly numbers territory. Numbers have moved up not very fast for a long time. And all of a sudden, they will be moving up very, very fast. If you like the big numbers... And yeah, it should be an interesting time, dude. At least until you match you suffer in Battlegrounds and you're like, dude, this guy's got 200k. He's not gonna have 200k, but there will be a point, bro. You open up those whale rosters in Battlegrounds, it's gonna be like everything's near 100,000 power index. You're like, you know, those ones are like rank 6 Ascended 4 champions. You're like, you know what, I'm good, bro. I just remembered I've currently got a guild event in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. You know, we're progressing the endgame dungeons tonight. I'm really sorry, I've just got to immediately head out of this game. Thank you so much. No new PvE content. We are getting the new PvE mode next month, though. So there's hopes and expectations for that being something interesting. But there's also the conservative approach of, hey, there's been a lot of things that maybe could have been better. So yeah, I really don't know fully what to expect or where to put my expectations for that one. Okay, what was the boss I was going to go for here? Nefaria, right? So we probably want to use Stellar Forge Starlord. I think I'm probably going to go for Zemo for this then. Usafa are going to be 500k or bust. Believe it, dude. Believe it. I'm very interested to just see... Yeah, just where people's rosters kind of end at. It's going to be a weird week we've got in store for us. This spider web with the cleanse charges, dude, is a little tricky. I think I should probably chuck this off, right? And then combo into... Try and bait this one out. Right, we've got the deceleration, so that now mitigates the chance of evasion by a substantial amount. Probably be able to, with now a little bit of luck, let's go for another cycle. Does this now like fully shut down the evade? Not bad, boys, not bad. Yo, what's up, Close? Hopefully you're doing well. Okoye, best champion all time. Boys, up there, dude. She's up there. Well, maybe not best champion of all time, but definitely makes most top 10, top 20 lists. In my opinion, she is. Yeah, I mean, she does ridiculous things. There's some expert advice in chat that says, remember to milk your cow till you can no longer. Ancient farmer advice there, but it also applies to whales in mobile video games. There's the age-old wisdom in Marvel Contest of Champions. Every player knows this, you know? Milk the whales. is a phrase uttered decades ago. Wisdom passed down by my generation, and that's, you know, that's what they have, dude, you know? Every mobile gaming studio, that's their North Star, is to milk whales and get mad stacks of cash. But I do... There is that thing of like, you know, MCOC has its problems, but also when I look at other Marvel games, dude, they have even more problems. Like Marvel Snap, I think, laid off a significant amount of its team yesterday. Marvel, the auto battler one that we have, was it Marvel Mystic Mayhem? That one shut down, right? Or is in the process of shutting down? So yeah, I'm still grateful that, you know, this game makes enough money to not be constantly firing all of its employees and terminating its service. That is the one blessing we've got, boys, is we've got some big old blubbery spenders in Marvel Contest of Champions, and this game has made eye-watering amounts of cash over the years. But it's still not an excuse for them to miss the mark on certain things, right? It still doesn't make up for, you know, fundamental flaws in the game's design, like, you know, Battlegrounds existing. Okay, I'm a little too harsh on Battlegrounds there, but yeah, just don't make the people that don't want to play Battlegrounds, I think, is the kind of goal there, dude. The aspiration. That PI is sus for unduped. Yeah, I mean, we got like big boosters on, Chief, so hopefully that answers a few of your suspicions and I'm not like directly modding the game right now. Ambitious to do it live, you know. Oh yeah, so it's like knock down Nefaria and then just kind of keep the tempo, keep the pace going. But the evade... Okay, so my science ability accuracy reduction does not cover the evade. Oh, yikes. Okay, we're going to need to knock him down again. But then I've got to deal with the evade. I think I'll just track this down anyway. So you go in, he evades. I'm getting a little bit bullied here, chat. I think Stellarforge, Star-Lord, and maybe never knocking down. Actually, I still have to knock down at some point to get rid of the auto block, so yeah. Evade counters, ironically, gonna make this a lot less painful. We could just keep him like super, super aggressive now. That would be pretty good. Don't really want to knock down. Okay, I might actually have the game-winning play here. Come on. Go over the trap, go over the trap. Go on, Chief. There we go. Perfect. It wasn't a game-winning play, but it was kind of alright. I think any more hits into the block, I'm pretty much cooked anyway. Ah, I mean, it was a really bad start to that fight. I think we did all right. I think we did all right bringing it back there. You YouTube guys need to stop complaining so much. Wow, I mean, that sounds like a lot of work. I think I'd rather just keep complaining, to be fair. You can't, dude, you can't just ask a British man to stop complaining, bro. It's like going to the line in Africa and stop starting to like hunt zebras, you know? It's just, it's in our DNA. We're chronically unsatisfied with everything. If I couldn't complain about Marvel Contest of Champions, I might be complaining about the weather. And that, oh, you know, that's it's terrible, man, terrible. How to spend energy when I have all done? Good question. I think, like, there's not a need to spend energy if you've done everything, but it's pretty much like daily quest, bit of Apex Coliseum. Seem to be a couple of the best places, but there's a lot of time on my main account, dude. I just letting refills expire. They are just chilling in the void. Whenever the defender is suffering from a falter effect and misses, the attacker gains a 25% fury buff. Okay. So this is superiority, so it's having the advantage here. Scarlet armor as well. And then what do we have here? So this is Cosmic and Mystic. I really don't remember like too much about this one, but I think just a Heimdall path should be good. Maybe bring in Venom the Dark. And let's have a look at some of the Mystic champions here. I think we'll bring in Purgatory. We'll bring in Man-Thing. And I think we'll also try Cersei as well. Is there any fight we really need the Nullify for? I don't... You know what, maybe let's not worry about Cersei. Let's instead just go for Kushala. The weather in the UK the last few weeks has been surprisingly decent. You know what, it has, dude, it has. Me and the missus, we were up early this morning, did a little bit of gardening, bro. Sorting out some of the weeds. It was a it's all right time, you know. Job's got to be done, mate. Job's got to be done. But yeah, the weather is quite nice. I think it's due to start raining actually in about an hour or two. And I think when it starts raining, the rain is going to last for about 5 days. So it's not going to be too nice shortly. But right now, we're doing all right. Right, let's heavy attack. Throw a special one. I didn't need to throw the special one there, but hopefully this isn't going to push to special 3. We should be good. Dude, shout out to the Epoch gauntlet. I've actually got a little bit better at evading that special one. Kind of prefer when I'm rooted though, because then I know the timing on it a little better. Right, cheeky special 2. That's not bad, dude. We actually got really good ramp up that fight, to be fair. The new collection thing coming will completely kill the free-to-play part of the game. I don't necessarily think so. But it depends how the bonuses are allocated and what you are focused on. I think it's going to be a period of adjustment for sure. But I think the game's like in a bit of a weird spot where I think if you're very focused on competitive modes, when you have new power, right, initially that is kind of gated behind, you know, spending or having a lot of existing progression. to kind of take the most advantage of. But I do think overall, I've had a lot of comments from people, especially since the launch of Ascension and Empowered Crystals, primarily Empowered Crystals. And it's been one of the best times they've ever had playing, just due to the fact that the amount of champions that they get as a free-to-play has now exponentially increased. So I kind of know... I think the people that actually dislike Ascension the most are the people like at the top of Battlegrounds, and the very competitive players that are just looking for, you know, that they're always having to compete against the highest level of power available, and when they are not able to immediately have that, especially with like new champions, dude, that feels really bad. But I do think for like a larger casual base, I just want to say, my observation, I've seen like a lot of people really enjoy the fact that they're getting a lot of 7-star champions now, and they've been able to pick up what they like. But I also don't blame anybody that is like at the top of like Alliance Quest, Battlegrounds, or any of these competitive modes that feels like, oh dude, you know, this is a whole new system, it's a whole new grind, I've got to work my way through it. And yeah, like, kabam gate you, right? You just you have to get lucky. You got to get these certain champions ascended if you want them in competitive modes, like all the hot Battlegrounds defenders and anybody that you might choose to play offensively. So yeah, I do really appreciate there's a lot of mixed feelings out there at the moment, but I do think for some people these things have been a positive, and I also think for some people, you know, collectives are going to be a big positive out of the gate, because they're going to immediately give people more power. So if you were, you know, stuck or looking for help on any sort of content, you know, you've just got kind of like a permanent booster to all your characters' output. That's going to be pretty nice for some people. But yeah, it just depends, like, what you play, what your priority. But I still think it is sometimes underestimated, like, how much of the player base is, leans, like, more on the casual side of things. I do think the largest amount of the player base, is relatively casual. But I think the most vocal amount of the player base, or the loudest voices, are all incredibly hardcore. And play this game quite a lot, dude. There is so much. You could dump infinite time into MCOC, dude. You could play this game for, like, as many people do, like, you know, 80 to 100 hours per week. Like, the Biromans of this world, like, sweating out during a peak BG season. Not that those exist anymore for some players, but, yeah. There's, you can sink infinite time into MCOC, as we have always known from the days of arena grinding. Oh, Alex, I totally agree with you, dude. Alliance Coliseum needs to be... I think it needs to be at least 5 days, but I'd like it to be 7, just because any Alliance-related thing, you don't want to have points where there is friction in a game where it is hard to get to the end game, right? Like, every year it gets increasingly tougher to get people into MCOC and kind of get them caught up. And if your endgame is just like a meat grinder, if it's churning a lot of people because you gave some arbitrary like 3-day deadline on when somebody needed to hand in their Alliance Coliseum assignment during the middle of the week, and they've got, like, you know, a busy week at work, a big exam, something going on with a family, it's just tough, because you just, I think in those moments you kind of burn people that are like fans and, you know, long-time supporters of the game that are happy to play a lot, to spend a lot, to pick up the Summoner Sigil. And if you give those players like a bad experience where their alliance turns around to them and they said, you know what, you weren't online Monday, Tuesday, and you didn't score enough and you really let everybody else down, I'm sorry, we got to kick you from the alliance because of that. This is unacceptable. I don't think that's healthy for the game at all. So I think they're going in it. I still very firmly believe that Alliance Coliseum is not in a great... It's in a spot for the people that really enjoy it, right? You can have a fun time, but I think the deadline that imposes on people is like a bit too much. Alongside the fight learning and grinding requirements. Just as a bit OTT. Okay, but we gotta lock in a little bit here, chat. Come on. Holy, dude. Getting cooked, boys. 1% health in a dream. You know what? You often do not want to be 1% health versus Red Skull, because then... we're gonna go again, boys. We're gonna go. I'm just... you know what? I'm treating myself. I'm reviving Heimdall. I've done a lot on other paths. And keep yapping here. When will we get rewards from Alliance Coliseum? Great question. Currently the date is 2nd of May. I think they're gonna probably arrive by the end of June, would be my estimation. But yeah, Coliseum rewards are infamously always delayed a bit. So best case scenario you could maybe look for is like Monday, maybe Tuesday, I think. Because I don't think the system can actually pay out the rewards until the end of the Alliance week. And then they like to, I think, do like a vetting process for cheaters. Because it's still a relatively new game mode there. I detest Red Skull. Dude, I can't believe they buffed Red Skull as a defender. That was always one of the most puzzling things for me. Dude, I hated Red Skull so much when he came out. And then they buffed him as a defender, and he's just like, oh, dude, if you just don't have a good champion for Red Skull, he's one of the worst characters to fight in the game. Just does not feel good at all. In my humble opinion this season, you're not playing Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is playing you. It's true, man. Trying to get your prestige up. Good luck on that, flip side. My friend tapped out with how long it takes to get to endgame. Yeah. Alliances are very fragile things in a game like this, and I think they need to be treated very carefully. Heimdall again? Or actually, maybe we go for Purgs and kind of mix it up. Because I'm going to be dealing with... Oh, yeah, Arcade here, right? This is... Oh, I've only got one champion I can bring in. I think Heimdall still works for this, right? It's like a Fury and a Poison. I mean, that should be fine. Dude, am I immortal in that fight with Heimdall? Maybe. Maybe, boys. Maybe. Can we just auto-fight Arcade? The gears are turning right now. I think we gotta test it at least. What's the duration on that poison? That will probably estimate like how likely it is that we succeed there. We're still gonna get the degeneration off this one. Oh, dude, how did we? Yeah, that was a little bit cheeky. How are we getting punished there? Yo, what is up, Hog? Dude, thank you very much for the super chat again, bro. I appreciate that. I think at the start of the stream, I was actually taking you... I remember you... I think the blogger as well on the last stream as well, sir. So thank you for all your support. Your video of revisiting Captain America Infinity War as a 7-star showed up on my feed and reminded me how good he can be. He's great, dude. I think there is actually somebody that's taken him up to rank 5 already. Oh, you took your... so you went ahead and took your Enquiries to rank 5. Bro, you're trolling on that, man. Trolling on that one. Can't even get that Enquiries rank 5. He's too exclusive, bro. He's too exclusive. But yes, thank you very much, sir, for all the support. If I don't throw this, I'm going to special 3. Okay, can we catch a parry? We are unblockable. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Get some hits to get it on. We'll see. We'll see. I also kind of want to see if you can do it full auto, yeah. I do kind of need to refill my water. We need a poison immune. I think Spider-Woman. Or Bastion. I think Bastion's probably better. If I need somebody else. And let's get rid of... she needs to have the Fury, right? Maybe the Fury's actually the better thing. I'm kind of... Actually, is Cersei just going to be fine? I think Cersei will work. We'll give it a go. I'm feeling pretty confident in Heimdall, though. I think he might be able to get the job done here. Just quickly get Hark up there as our blubberiest whale. And yeah, dude. Thank you very much. Best of luck, bro, on that rank 5 Icarus. I felt sorry for you yesterday, man. They didn't announce that rank 5 Icarus as part of the sale next month. I know how excited you would have been to pull that champion, get them ascended. It would have been the best time. But yeah, let's see if this one works. Come on, Heimdall. Oh yeah, dude. This should be fine, right? Should be fine. There's also like the poison aura. Or is he not pausing it? No! Bro! I thought that was gonna be it, man! No! That's really sad. Okay, well, I can do this fight with Heimdall. You just can't auto-fight it. Oh, goodness. Well, imagine having to actually play the game, man. Terrible times. Terrible times. Sleep got me, fellas. How did that miss? that was such a bad miss. Okay, we're a little cooked here. Okay, we're not blocked by that fire, right? Like that's the most important thing. We can get this one down. I'll try Cersei, actually. See if she can clean up here. He's going to take a lot of poison damage, but as soon as we get that special 2... Oh, actually, because of the... Oh, yikes. Because of the poison applying to us, that's giving him arcade tokens, which means he's just stacking the auto block. Oh, dude. We are so destroyed here. And then the sleep, bro. How many friggin' nodes do they want to put on this fight? This is terrible. Okay, I'm just reviving up Heimdall. And we're getting the job done. Alright, let's go for this. I actually do have one of these in my expiry. I think it's like tomorrow or something. Yeah, we'll just use it here. Might be a bit of overkill, but gets the job done anyway. Could have interrupted that a little bit quicker, but I think we've got what we need to finish the job. Oh! Complas, thank you very much for the 10, 6, 7 super chat there. British pounds as well. Incredibly classy there. See, I took Kingpin to rank 5. I've been watching you for like 10 years, dude. That's a very long time. The belly bumper himself. Also, I am the new blubbery whale. You are the new blubbery whale, dude. That's about equivalent to a $14 super chat. So big ups to you, man. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend, mate. Love to see it. Also, what are my thoughts on the sale coming and collectives? I'm personally excited for collectives because I like doing the speed runs and champion showcase videos, and every single gameplay video now is going to be immediately outdated. So I've got so many videos that I can make. Like, this game's so massive that if I started making one champion showcase per day, as soon as collectives goes live, I could get to this time like next year and still not have a champion showcase with the rate that characters are releasing, because we're on like, are we on 350 now? And then on top of that, dude, we're about to get like probably another like, what is it, 24 champions, so we're like 370 something. Madness, boys. So yeah, look, so many things to test, bro. So I'm excited about that from like a content creator standpoint, and I'm also excited to play a lot of Venom, and my Venom's going to hit a lot harder, and we can just infinitely glaze Venom just a little bit more, right? So yeah, that should be a fun time. Okay, give me just a couple of minutes to be right back. Let me also just quickly update this. I realised I missed the value there as well. I need a bit of water, boys. Got to stay hydrated, and then yeah, we got a couple more quests to do after this. So be right back. Okay, we're back. We're ready to go, dude. We've got Dark Phoenix up here now. So this is the villains gain absolute power one. Okay, this Dark Phoenix wasn't too bad from what I remember. I actually remember really struggling with Gene on the initial completion here with this account. But let's have a look. So we got the Paradox one. I don't think this one was too bad here. Oh yeah, you did have the Rise to Power one. Okay, so what defenders do we have? I might try... Like, Vision Arcus is a bit annoying. There's a lot of like annoying things, but nothing that's like too bad. It's Signs of Mystic Champions here. Okay, so I think for the villains, let's keep them Purgatory. Might try Purgatory actually against Dark Phoenix. Should work quite nicely. We'll bring in Blue Marvel as well. I think he's going to be decent. And then finally, I feel like Kushala is just kind of like a solid go-to. We should be all right. I think we've got so many tools between like the four of these characters, man. They can certainly deal with it a lot. I think we'll start with a little bit of Purgatory here. I tried Rivals. You know what? I tried Rivals ages ago, dude, but it's just it's not quite my game. Yeah. Like it's not bad, but it's just not quite my cup of tea. I feel like Rivals and most of those online competitive battle arena ones, I actually don't know if that's the the genre name, but yeah, they're basically like, you know, a sweat fest of you got to get good, right? If you want to really enjoy that game, you got to get good. And I just don't have the time to like put into it to get good to probably really enjoy it to the level. Because, you know, I'm struggling to still get good in MCOC Chief, so I'm still working on that a bit. Okay, Purgatory is insane for this one. I just need to figure out how to dump charges, or she's going to overload so quickly. Oh yeah, Purgs is really, really, really good here. Because like all of her, not all of her damage, but a really big chunk of it is coming from that special too, so having fantastic synergy here. Also, it's just like knocking the defender down removes one charge. Okay. So that's kind of counterintuitive for what I want to be doing for ramping with Blue Marvel. So I'm actually going to play him a little bit different here. I'm just going to like spam light attacks till I get my paradox charges up a little bit. Then I'll kind of... Oh my goodness, Hark has... The Icarus god himself has flown down from the heavens to respond to Complaz. Upping him by 6-7 on the Blubbery as well, and he's come in with a 1069. That's... I feel like 6-7 versus 69 is kind of like, you know, like old school banter versus you know, new trendy banter. There we got that guy. Oh my! Whoa! Oh wait, Complaz has responded. I think. Is it technically still like Hark is up there by like two British pence, I believe? But fellas, thank you so much. Give me a second. I just need to not get cooked on this Dragon Man matchup. So I think I'll go for like a triple overload here. Actually, double might be enough because I got like a big burst of additional damage here, and then special 2. Ah, I thought we were close. But boys, you're big whaling in the chat today. So, Hark. Unfortunately, my ancestors won't allow me to be beaten by a 6-7. Also, do you think we'll get any more story content within the next couple of years? I feel like with Act 9, Kabam found the sweet spot. I would imagine so, dude. I don't believe that type of content is gonna stop. Yeah, I'm curious to see what they do next with that. I think story content, you know, is always a popular formula for the game. So yeah, I believe it's going to continue, but we'll see. And what is this technically? I think this is like $27 equivalent. Let me go back and do the quick maths, the super chats. Yep, Hark's winning by 2 pence at the moment. So let's actually have this. But I mean, we gotta. There we go. all is right in the world now, boys. And Con, dude, thank you so much for the super chats as well. Got to support the whaling activities coming up, even for just a bit for my fave MCOC YouTuber. Do I think it's going to be worth ranking up your Ascended Ruby Thursday to rank 5? I think if you've got a brand new Ascended champion, especially Ruby Thursday as well, who's like this really good dual threat character, I'd probably go for it. I'd pull the trigger, because Ruby Thursday is kind of a little bit like slightly worse Jack, but is a really good defender as well. And if you have a rank 5 plus Ascended, she's probably just like a better Jack. So yeah, I'd probably go for that, at least in comparison to like a rank 4 Jack, I would say. So my impressions of Ruby Thursday, I was very impressed with her, but I felt like she needed that. The more she needed just like a little bit more power out. If she can overpower her opponents in terms of raw attack, she's going to be having a great time. And Con is refusing to lose his spot as the Blubbery as well, so I've got to update this. Boys, you're killing me with the conversions here, so I think we're just going to go, I think it's like 36-7, I think. This is just a rough ballpark estimation. It's like 22.67. I think that's about like 30 American 6.7 or something. So Con and also Hark, thank you very much, gents. I hope you're having a good weekend. And it is Adam Warlock time now. So what I need to do in this match, I need to make sure I don't overload with Purgatory, which means I need to use some more heavy attacks, probably toward the start of the fight. It's kind of tough to... Oh, did I block that? Oh, dude, what a mug. Really hard to knock Adam down when he's got that sovereignty buff. Right, this should be pretty nice. We've got crazy damage bonus. Oh, dude, hell yeah. That was a tremendous time. Got the podding coming. I messed up the stun, but luckily it didn't matter too much there. Right, let's knock this fella down. Yeah, Purgatory is cracked for this path, mate. She's put in some crazy work. Right, let's go on to Sorcerer Supreme now. 2 + 2 is for -1. That's 3 quick maths. Everyday man's on the block. I am familiar with that cultural British anthem there. Trying to bait the special 2 here. Come on, Chief. Might be able to get heavy charge. Oh, dude, that's tremendously satisfying. I'm on 47 here in terms of my charges. There we go. Perfectly planned. I thought I'd screwed up that combo a little bit, actually, because I got special 2. I was like, oh no, I thought I'd be at 60, but I was at 59. And then it just didn't matter whatsoever. So, tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Okay. Trying to knock down Vision Arcus is going to suck, but I imagine Chavez is pretty goated for this path as well. I do have to knock this man down, or I'm just going to get wrecked. I really like the, what is it? The Unknown P fire in the booth as well. One of my, it's one of my favorites. For anybody that recognized the Big Shaq reference. Right, I think we can go for this. Dude, Purgatory is annihilating, bro. What the? That was a good time, bro. This was a very. I mean, she's particularly cracked on this path, but I'm tremendously pleased to have her up here as a 7-star rank 4 on the free to play. That is the guy there, absolutely. That is the guy. Somebody says, guys, I can't wait to get Dr. Bong rank 5 him. I think if I had Dr. Bong right now, I'd rank 5 him. But I probably just gonna wait and get him on the battle pass in a little bit. Part of me is like, I've already bought the battle pass, dude. I don't want to pay to speed it up. But But yeah, he's probably pretty good for this meta though, dude. But I'm pretty much planning on getting like a Gladiator Circuit anyway, and then just being like, yep, I'm kind of done. I'll just, I got to play a lot of Battlegrounds on the free-to-play anyway, man. That's going to be the biggest grind this season. Do I think J. Jonah Spider Slayer is worth an Awakening gem? You know what? I'm not really like the expert on J. Jonah Spider Slayer, but he's a really cool character, dude. I think if you're doing the villains challenges, then maybe. It depends also like who he's competing with for the tech gem, right? That's the big question there. So in this one, I can't gain power with any heroes. It's just got to be villains. I do remember Sandman. Like if all else fails, I can just Sandman this fight and win. So yeah, I think we go for that. Blue Marvel's not going to be that good, but I believe Purgatory and both Nefaria have the ability to solo this one because of the poison. Have I fought that horrendous Silver Sable fight yet? Is that the one in 9-3? I think we did that toward the end of yesterday's stream. What was that one where you have to like have the heal block applied to Silver Sable, right, to deal damage? I think we soloed that one with 6-star Yondu. Yondu outrageously goated. Shout out. I was not paying attention here. I allowed Dark Phoenix to get off a special one. Big mistake, mate. Big mistake. Shout out to the poisons carrying me right now. I wonder if we can, like, we're going to ramp up long enough to see, like, the neutralize really start to come into play. Maybe, dude, maybe. Yeah, I think that was neutralized, and therefore it just went passive anyway. So yeah, neutralize, I guess, doesn't actually really matter at all. Versus Dark Phoenix. I am literally the worst Dark Phoenix fighter, though, because I always just ban her Battlegrounds defense, dude. I'm like, yeah, I'm just, not today, not today. Kick that can down the road. I'll figure out how to fight her in a few years' time. I'm probably dead before she's dead. Never mind, I think we got this. Come, oh, damn it. The Nova Flame, bro, the Nova Flame. That was still alright, mate, that was still alright. We'll go with Nefaria win. Yeah, I heard good things about Sentinel in that fight as well. People were saying in chat. Because a lot of people had some trauma for that one when we got to it. This Dark Phoenix, though, surprisingly, with that poison node, is not as bad as the Jean Grey, in my opinion. Okay, nice. And let's go for the replay here. We have now the Mutant and the skill path. And, what is this one? Attackers debuffs have additional potency. Damn, dude. Okay, that's pretty huge. Oh, yeah, this one is annoying. You just got to knock down a couple of times and then it's fine. Just a lot of knocking down. I think the most difficult thing on this path, though, is actually just starting the fights, if I remember. And then once you get into them, it's kind of pretty easy. And this one increases debuff potency. So we want characters with a lot of debuffs. Going to be a great time here. I think I'll bring Okoye, Jabari, and maybe Jean Grey. I don't know if I want to just keep the Pugs on the team for the... Because I've got to do the regular Phoenix boss. Power Shield. This is looking like a Purgatory fight here. Okay, I think we'll just go with Jean Grey on this one for some of the fights. I think between Okoye and Jabari, they can deal with most things here anyway. Might want Jean Grey for, like, the Daredevil. Jean Grey the path. Be much better if I had her awakened here, dude, but such is the free-to-play, right? You know, we just gotta deal with it sometimes. Start with Okoye. It's one of the worst parts in all of the act. You need to try and just get heavy counter right out of the gate. One more. You know, I did so well at the start, and now I am rubbish. Okay, this is the point, right? We've got now the 3 charges, and then we just cook, so... Because now Okoye has like double damage on her debuffs, dude. Look at that health bar. Oh my goodness, this man is getting wrecked. Okay, I had some lag there for a second, but never punished, boys. Never punished. She'll be awakened this month. I think, though, the calendar doesn't update until the month rolls over. So, yeah, I should have... like, we'll get Jean Grey eventually, right? They're kind of dropping like candy now, 7-star champions, so... I'm not super worried. Yeah, I definitely, I agree. I think the most annoying paths are the prowess, the ones in quest number 2. Oh, yikes. Okay, a bit of a mistake. How are these charges being removed again? Oh, it's just like intercepting, okay. I think I accidentally removed one or something. Slightly rough start on Jean Grey, but we can just go on the comeback now. Oh, did I have to knock down with a heavy? Ah, okay. Thought it was timer to use a special attack there, so... There we go, so this is basically like the Aegon node in the Epoch gauntlet. Gonna take the opportunities we can to knock down. Dude, how did I get hit by that heavy, bro? I suck. Jean Grey path through and through though, boys. We get the charges up a little bit, so we just don't need to worry about like trying to get the right intercept on some future matches. But now, I mean, the next 2 fights especially, dude, it's just the Okoye cooking fest here. Just pulled Nico. Does she need the dupe? You know what? I don't even remember. Chat, does Nico need the dupe? I feel like Nico is like pretty good unawakened. I think she gains some benefit from the awakened ability though. Like she didn't need the need it that much. I couldn't even tell you what her awakened ability is. So that's very bad. Oh, dude, Hark is back, Chief. He is back. Dude, thank you very much. We've got the eyes and mouth emoji there. Can we all agree that the Titan crystal system needs a bit of an overhaul at this point? Even just reducing the time between crystals, or bring back the old featured system but use Titan shards. My favorite system is still the old one. Like I like the one around Blade. That was my favorite by a significant margin. I like being able to... I think that's kind of what you need with, like, Ascended Champions. You need something where people have the ability to, like, save up and chase a certain one. But yeah, I'm still not too sure what the solution is, but something like that'd be really cool, dude. Because yeah, there needs to be some sort of way that is not wait until 2027 to get these newer characters ascended. Would love to see that, Chief. But dude, thank you so much, bro. I think you're now up to about 43.69. I think that's it. So yeah, we'll go with that one now. Dude, massive love, sir. And I'm gonna go back to Okoye for this next one. The Titan hasn't felt exciting to you in a while. Yeah, they need some sort of like big chase. Big chase for newer characters where you can get a little bit of spice, right? The Mega Titan. That's like 5 times the cost, but you get the Ascended Champions in. Don't know, maybe that's too much. I have no idea what they're gonna end up doing with it, but I get what you mean. It's like, for a lot of people, you know, the Titan is the premium one, but they're kind of they're trying to shift the premium thing back to actually selling new featured champion crystals, because I think one of the things the Titan crystal did do was it destroyed their business model from like a selling new champions perspective, because I mean, you just saw 0 people actually chasing the new champion crystals, and I think that was pretty bad for the game's overall, you know, health and revenue there. Well, not bad for the game's health, but bad for its revenue from Kabam's perspective, I believe. Because everyone's like, dude, why the hell would I buy your new 300 unit crap crystals? Why even bother with that gamble that I know I'm going to lose when I can just wait, you know, 30 to 60 days and open like 50 Titan crystals? I think that's what, like, I don't actually think we're going to see something as good as the Titan crystal was toward the end of 7 stars, for 7 star ascended for a while. Because I think it was like a little too good that it was kind of like breaking, you know, the new champion cycle. Like, everybody could get close to everything. And I think that's what Kabam, like, they kind of don't want. Just my assumption there. Oh, right, I need to get some intercepts pretty badly here. Or we just never knock down. Actually, we are going to need to knock down, so I'm going to just need to use a heavy attack. Okay, if I use a heavy, though, I'm going to get... Oh, gosh, okay. I need to just take that detonation there. Massive debuffs, and there we go. Right, the missus is calling me. I've got to shoot her a Facebook message. Sorry, babe, I'm live right now. Are you okay? You okay? Question mark. Sorry, babe, live right now. Are you okay? Question mark, smiley face. Wait, a couple of kisses as well. There we go. Sweet boy, sweet. That's, you know, sometimes you got to do it, man. Communication. I also know if I decline, if it's urgent, I'll probably get another call back. So, you know, you just got to check in everything's all right. And let's go for Phoenix here. I never used to hoard, but the game is raining shards. Oh, it is, dude. It is, yeah. It's churning out rewards like it has never churned out rewards before. So it's a bit of a weird time sometimes in MCOC. Because it's a very different game, but I think it's moving more toward like it feels like it's moving more toward like a anime gacha game than anything else, where you're just like churn. But it's also weird because it's so much more mature than an anime gacha game in terms of like how long the game's been out for. Because they've got like 11 years worth of champions to bury you under, right? Well, gentlemen, this man knows. This man knows. Sorry, babe, I can't talk. I'm busy playing Marvel Contest of Champions. Babe, I'm currently on the free-to-play account. I'm fighting a Phoenix. You know how it is. I'm sure everything's alright, yeah? We're doing okay. How do I gain power in this fight again? There is a way. Am I just constantly baiting out there? Why am I not gaining as much power? Is it, fix 33% of a bar of power. Oh, that's pretty crap. So I just need to bait like a lot of special ones, yeah? But then I activate my special too. I really need to try and time that up with a rampage, or else it's going to be incredibly underwhelming. Right, come on, another special one. Let's go. Again. Next one. Go on, Chief, go on. No, this is not what I want to see. I don't want to see the root. Unroot yourself. There we go, perfect. Boom. 0 crits. Brilliant, I love this game. Oh, thank you so much for the 0 critical hits there, Kabam. Generous gift. Okay, now I'm gonna put in lots of hits. I think if we go for like another full combo, Demonic Rampage, immediately use the special too. Okay, this is it. The big damage here. Yo, what is up, Marcus? Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Didn't answer the phone for 0 crits. Unbelievable, man. There, okay, we got just at the tail end of Demonic Rampage here, so we just need to survive this for a moment. Relic. There we go. Perfect. What's up, man? Summer warmth in Sweden now. Took my bong to rank 4. He's so fun, man. Literally thought he was an April Fool's joke despite your video. Ghost Rider looks awesome, man. I was really impressed with the Ghost Rider showcase. I know there's like a little bit of information out there, but yeah, I'm hyped so far. Like every time I've seen a little bit more about Ghost Rider, I'm like, okay, they're kind of cooking a little bit here. Got a phone call debuff, minus 100% crit rating. It disabled my Kabam CEO mod that makes me always crit and win the game, which is tragic, mate. Absolutely tragic. Okay, where do we want to go here? So, oh, I don't remember this one. The weapon starts the fight with an active defender. Knock him down. We've done already the cheese path on this one, right? We did that earlier. So, I actually might look at the skill and cosmic. I feel like you just intercept on this one, right? Yeah, I don't believe this one was too bad. I think I remember I spent like too much time reading this one. I was like, I should have just gone in. We'll give it a go. Okay, so we basically want the skill champions there. We can also bring in... Do I need Mutant for like another path? I do. Okay, I'll go for the Civil Warrior then here. This warrior is annoying. Why is he annoying? Because he... Confusing specials? Close encounters? I remember this. This one was very, very annoying. Nullify, face or stagger. Okay. You want to ideally an armor break cosmic, right? Let's have a look at my cosmics. I don't think I've got exactly what I... Maybe Carolina. I think I'll just bring in Carolina. Like, if I do get stuck, I think I can do that with Carolina. There's also Venom. There is also 6-star Cosmic Ghost Rider. Okay, if I get really, really stuck, then yeah, maybe. And then I'm going to get out Jabari. I'm going to put in, what is it? Star-Lord Stellar Forged here, and this should be good. Gives me a few options going on here. Should we go for crit? Nah, dude, we got Adrenaline Stat Focus. You know, that's the goated one on a champion you're not necessarily playing. I like that one, T-Ken. That was good. Could have maybe picked Venom. Venom was also always the play, my friend. Always the play. Star-Lord time. Let's give it a go. Null cooks him. Oh, I imagine Null's tremendous for that one. So yeah, alternating specials here just to reset, like the Prowler in the Epoch gauntlet, because we basically want to prevent our opponent from going indestructible, and then we win the game. Yeah, this path ain't too bad at all. Cosmic Ghost Rider has no relic. That is true, dude. That is true. It's alright. He's there for backup, right? If we need him, we're going to need him. We'll see. You have so much energy in the overflow, it's going to expire in a few days. And there isn't any content left to do aside from the old Carinas. I think if you're right, the endgame, dude, it's kind of normal, to be fair. This game, like, it does throw a lot of energy at you nowadays. I don't know how I got hit there. He just got a very sneaky light attack on me. A little cheeky, mate. A little cheeky. Need to get rid of this weapon, though. I feel like did I just use a heavy attack, though, to knock him down? There we go, okay, cool. Need to make sure I use a special one next, so I can reset this timer. I'll probably get my power up like a little bit, and then we'll throw it. I'm quite looking forward to Wave next month, dude. I think the designer that made J. Jonah and Maker, Bam Windshear, he is making Wave. And Wave looks insanely cool with a dash-in mechanic, dude. I'm actually pretty excited about that one. Yeah, both champions, they're looking a little interesting. You just try and get an intercept. Not playing ball. Think here, let's go for a heavy charge. Just bank this. Get rid of the indestructible. Try and bait out the special 2 here. Okay, I'm going to heavy attack. Bit of a mistake, I'm going to take a special 3 now, but shouldn't be too much damage. Special 1 to get over this. And then I need a special 2 to pretty much finish off this fight here. Okay, we got a decent idle ramp in that fight. A little tricky, but got the job done. Yeah, that was a little disappointing, eh? He's trying to get an intercept, but sometimes a little tricky too. Okay, backdraft. Never mind, we didn't get that one going. I need to get a special 2 to get rid of the protection. Right, 1 hit, perfect backdraft. Never mind, didn't happen. Perfect intercept. Oh, we got it that time. But the auto block came in. 2 punish. Special 1. Pretty clean overall, mate. We'll take that. Was Act 6 harder than Act 9? Dude, definitely, yeah. Nothing is released anywhere near the difficulty of like Prime Act 6. That was the hardest thing for the era of the game ever released, easily. Why it was so hard as well is because you were so limited on champion gain, and there were such harsh restrictions and so many paths with so many really difficult fights for the time. Because, like, Act 6.2 launched maybe at a point where the average roster had, like... If you were lucky, you maybe had, like, 1 or 2 of a 6-star champion of a certain class, and then the Act 6.2 gates were like, hey, can you do this content with, like, 4 of this class? And by the way, these are going to be some of the hardest fights you've done, so even if you had your best champions... Plus, the 6-star debut champions were, like, not great as well. There was a lot of, like, very vanilla characters in that pool. So, you had to kind of get lucky and have the right characters. And then you also had to be very good at doing some of these fights as well to not use a lot of units. And some of the fights were just, like, complete rubbish. So yeah, I still think like nothing has really compared to the original difficulty of Act 6, just for its time and era of the game. Just a very different time for rank up resources especially as well. I need to get... Dude, this one's like really annoying with his removal of my power. Plus Future Ant-Man just being Future Ant-Man, you know, that's cause for concern. About to get some power drained. I need a special 2 here though to reset. It's really annoying. Might just play a little bit kamikaze here. I can take a special 3. I haven't triggered the cheat death yet, so I'll go for that. Immediately dash in, because I think it creates distance. There we go. Efficient use of gameplay mechanics there. Yeah, the first Act 6 champion boss with like the hard mode paths as well was like, dude, that fight was horrific. So demanding. So Brian Grant's like run of itemless streams he used to do of Act 6, where he just restart the path again and again and again. Was outrageously goated content for that time and era. Because that's probably the most like oppressive free-to-play endgame we've ever had. I did not mean to go for this. Titania is a little tricky with the finding the right place to knock her down. Actually, to be fair, I don't think it's even worth knocking her down with a heavy. I think let's just play this fight normally, because then we don't need to worry about the intercepting. I messed up the special one though. I should have just applied the critical incinerate on the first one. Try to go for the pause. There is something about playing Star-Lord though. I always gravitate toward just really like... I love like throwing off a massive special too, because the dopamine of just seeing that big crit, dude, it feels pretty good. Did someone say 6.2 champion? Yeah, nobody said that at all, dude. I didn't hear a single person. There used to be some guy back in the day, some like guy with a really big ego, you know, flexer. He'd just always be flexing his She-Hulk kills, Bug She-Hulk, might I add. You know, wasn't legitimate at all. Back in the day against the champion, and you know, we all used to love She-Hulk as a character, but I think that specific player, wherever he is, was definitely the reason. Primarily him. Why She-Hulk got nerfed, and I think he should hold a lot of blame for that. Dude, am I immortal if I take medium attacks from Ironheart? Because if I am, that's pretty good. I need to knock her down though, mate, or I'm just an infinite special spam fiesta here. I would say tea time challenge here, but what? This is so stupid, bro. I can't believe after Hercules, they actually like gave Heimdall the ability to pause his immortality. Oh my goodness. Crazy, mate, crazy. Wow. There we go. But yeah, anyway, we were just on the track of blaming Metal Sonic Dude for getting She-Hulk nerfed, I think. Yep, all his fault, dude. All his fault. If it wasn't for MSD, you know, doing uploading all those YouTube videos, come out, would have never found out. I could be playing She-Hulk right now and having the time of my life, but unfortunately, I'm not. I have to suffer. Actually, can Gallon not cheese, but still be able to do this fight? I'll give it a try with Heimdall, and we'll play around with a few options there. Yeah, I'll go with my bursty... actually, let's try very first off with Stellar Forge Star-Lord. I just want to see purely if you don't bring in a counter at all for this. How do I disable the protection here? Or is it just protective shielding? Okay, I think that's it, yeah. And then we got, like, close encounters. So, this is what happens. Look, dude, just look at this damage. It's insane. So you can technically do that with enough revives. So now we know that. Let's go a bit of Heimdall time. Yeah, I thought Gallon would be working quite good because of the his immunity's power drain, right? Heimdall is gonna get cooked. Stellar Forge Starlord was working alright. I want to try Gallon. I think Carina and Cosmic Ghost Rider, they do work well, but they're just like not upgraded. So on Gallon, like the main thing I need to do is just like not actually Oh, this is actually quite fun. Yeah, because Gallon is getting the... What was it? All the crazy stacks? So he's kind of cooking here, dude. Wasn't the best harvest of a lifetime there. So I think... Should we just go for this? I mean, it's alright. See, I managed to dodge one of those in reverse. Got that going for me. Harvest, special one. Stellar Forge Tech Gallon? That sounds monstrous, but I love it. No. I tried to... In my head, I was doing the dash the proper way. Right, let's try and not die here. So close. Okay. No, dude, the oh, that's so dumb, bro. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Ah. For a game, boys. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think we are... We're cooked. Okay, we got a little bit of Ghost Rider there. I was thinking, like, if I go special one, can I just Fate Seal him? Because I was just getting wrecked by the power. Okay, let's go. My unleveled Adrenaline Stat Focus, Carolina Dean. One more, one more. There we go. Well, he took down like the entire team, but we took down him. So, itemless path, kind of. That's all right, mate. That's all right. We could have played better with Gallon though. We are how many more? 3. One more path. Then we're on Carina's, right? And 2 Carinas, and then we got the final path to end all paths. Okay, let me just double check the fight some node here. I don't remember this one being like a huge problem. I think it's pretty straightforward. So you just dodge a hit of a special attack, and then gain the prowess. On. Okay, that should be fine. don't think there's anything super special on this one. So anything, if I have a prowess, I deal like mega damage or something. Capture heavy knockdown, disarm dodge specials. Okay, this seems kind of fine. So Jean Grey, Silver Samurai, and then probably just bring in Blue Marvel and Nefaria for those, and we should be good. I was using Cyclops for this one actually when I went through. Cyclops kind of cooks here. But let's try Silver Samurai. I think he's going to be alright. Onslaught cheeses the whole path. Nice, dude. You're probably correct on that. I think I was just like using the special ones to impatiently get detonations off, but yeah, I think special 2 was the play. Oh yeah, so I need to dodge a special attack? Okay, can I do this one? You know what? I mockingly said that, and then I failed Winter Soldier's special 1 decks. Boys, I got it. Second time. You know what? I've been practicing that one for a few years, so I'm really glad we could make it happen today. That certainly does mean a lot. I didn't think I captured the weapon. So I think this might be close to killing. Nearly, dude. Nearly. One more. Then I think we're done. Not bad. Not bad at all. You gotta make Stellar Forge Magneto tech. I'm down for more Magnetos, dude. I feel like Magneto is just one of those champions that was so popular, and now everybody forgets about Magneto. That 6-star Magneto, after his buff dudes, he was just like, it was like every single event quest, he was just the greatest champion for dealing with bosses. Just crush everything. Where's the Magneto love gone now? Where are the Magneto glazers, boys? They've all been forced into hiding as he has not been allowed to reach the 7-star level. Has anybody got like a white Magneto up at rank 5? Does anybody enjoy playing white Magneto? Because he's quite a fun champion to play. Dude, it's been like a minute since I've revisited him. But yeah. I need to put that on the docket. Dude, I got so many champion videos to do. When we get collectives and everything gets gigabuffed into Oblivion. We've got to first do the Venom showcase to, you know, set the new bar, the new high score. Should have used another special one before this, but such is how it goes sometimes. This is going to be enough damage. There we go. Plenty, mate. Plenty. If there was only a place to practice find that Winter Soldier. That's what I need, man. I need like some sort of training. Some sort of training realm, you know? A training realm where I can train against these legendary characters. That would help me get better at playing this mobile video game. Have all the Magneto Glazers transitioned into being Onslaught Havers? That's a great question. I'm glad somebody out there is like asking the big questions. Okay, how do we apply these power stings now? Oh, okay, so it's just when you're activating a special attack. Okay. Might be enough. Gets us like to 40 hits. Nearly, dude, nearly. There was a level of optimism there. Perfect, mate. Imagine Stellar Forge, Blue Marvel, Cosmic. I feel like Blue Marvel's like a little too new to probably get Stellar Forged. Yeah, Stellar Forge, Mutant Scarlet Witch. I see that one being definitely one that can happen. I want Tech or Science Ghost, not Tech Ghost. Ghost is fully Tech. Science Ghost, bro. Mutant Scarlet Witch, Science Ghost. Sign me up. I'm here for it. I'm ready. Please. Is Ultron still good? I still think like Ultron movie is still really good, dude. I think if you're progressing and questing in the game, he's awesome because he does a lot of things, but he's definitely not really in the meta fold at the moment, but I still really like him, to be honest, dude. I don't think I've got him on the free-to-play yet, but I think Ultron would actually make an amazing Ascended character. I'd be really happy to see it. I would have probably preferred Ultron to OG Iron Man. To be fair, OG Iron Man is pretty sick though. But I just have a nostalgic love for Ultron in MCOC. It's a bit of a banger. Oh no! I meant to tap that, not the relic. We're almost at the ramp for Blue Marvel. Okay, how many stacks is Mangog out? He's at 5. We could just like push to the Blue Marvel specialty before Mangog gets an opportunity to throw his special. Actually, he's about to gain his stacks now, right? Getting the relic, not allow him to throw that. Not bad, boys, not bad. Do I think a band will buff the rewards in Act 7? I think they'll hopefully eventually get around to it. Because yeah, Act 7's in a really weird spot where it's much worse than Act 6 rewards and kind of about, I think it's about the same as Act 5 rewards now or something. It's a very, very weird spot to be in. So yeah, Act 7, from going through on a fresh account, was like one of the worst acts to do reward-wise, aside from, what was it, just unlocking Paragon. Okay, so I remember why I used Cyclops on this path, and it's pretty much for this Kate Bishop fight. Because then we could just ignore the evade, which is quite nice. But here on Samurai... Dude, Silver Samurai is actually, like, he's been sick. The combination of him and Jean Grey, I think can pretty much do every single path, assuming that you have him as the Horseman. So as long as you've got Apocalypse and Cable. But he works. I mean, Jean Grey, to be fair as well, by herself can kind of do everything, but... She's just that champion, man. She's way too much going on for her. Do we just go for it? Maybe? Big crits! Not quite enough. You want Stellar Forge, Jane Foster Cosmic, or Silk Skill? Silk's pretty fun, dude. I really love Silk's auto evade mechanic. That's still one of my favorites in the game. Like the things you can get away with Silk, a little bit diabolical. Do I know if we're going to get an Act 9 Crucible? I would assume so at some point. I think they usually come a little bit later after the actors finish. So, yeah, I wouldn't imagine one until like maybe like a lot later this year or next year. Because they usually like to kind of revisit in a bit of time. Because I think we had... what was it? Like after 9.2 or something? 9.2, 9.3? I feel like it was around that time. What's that? I want to say 9.2 though. Between 9.2 and 9.3, I think. My memory's a little foggy on it. Right, let's go to Werewolf here. Science Beast! Oh, finally! Somebody spitting the 10 out of 10 suggestions. You know, give this man a raise. Science Beast? Yes. I mean, you've said those words, and now that's all I want out of the Stellar Forge chase, is I want a Science Beast. Because they've, you know, Beast is a character that has existed in the game that they've never really done anything with that has been meaningful in any sort of mode of gameplay. So, dude, imagine they just used Beast, Science Beast, and they just made him even better. Oh, I like that. Whatever Stellar Forge champions they were planning, if it's not Science Beast, they need to cancel that right now. Get me a Science Beast. I'm ready for it. When will that Beast buff be? It is actually crazy, like, the amount of characters that they already have in the game that they can just buff and rework. And people will be, like, super excited for. Oh, no! Like, unfortunately got a little bit clipped there. See if I can get a parry. Much rather a Beast rework. I'd probably also... I would enjoy a Beast rework, that's for sure. Dude, I'm doing a terrible job at fighting this werewolf here. Oh my, it's just like stuff like that. I'm trying to get like the heavy counters and they're just... Fellas, I am not cooking here. I'm not at all cooking. All this talk of Science Beast, man, it's got me too hyped up. I think I'm probably gonna die. Yeah. It's alright, mate. We'll just finish off for Nefaria. Nearly done on this path. And then we got the Carinas. As long as I can play better against Carina than I can Werewolf by Night, I'm for a good time. I think I can just go in full combo special 2 and then Werewolf dies here. Dude, that was a big power sting. It's alright, we don't really need Nefaria for the Aegon boss anyway, so I'll probably bring in like Cassandra Nova or somebody. Stellar Forged Uncle Ben? What was that, like Aunt May Herald of Galactus? I still would love them to actually do Aunt May Herald of Galactus. At some point, that'd be pretty cool. Well, or just buff Silver Surfer. Buff Silver Surfer. Give him a big ascended release. I'll happily take that. I think I'll just bring in Cersei actually. Just the cleanup MVP here. Right, what does the Aegon do? I think he had something like I got to intercept him to get reinforced. Oh yeah, you've got the Brawl. And then intercept him to get reinforced. Immune to slow. Give it a go. This one was a bit weird. Stellar Forge Spider Mom? I like it. Oh, bro, I realised we're about to do some diabolical things here. Oh my goodness, Silver Samurai's the one! Is this just going to be a... Can I full wombo combo here? Maybe. Oh, let's go, bro! What a goat, man! What a goat! Oh my goodness! Yes, we are cooking, boys. That was amazing. Yeah, we'll take that. I was like, I saw the combo meter going up. I was like, the combo meter's going up, boys. Okay, we are just special attack, special attack. I'm taking all of that combo meter. We're throwing it right back at him. Full believe, full send. Big ups to Silver Samurai, man. He's been awesome for this so far. Okay, so we've got the Cosmic. I think I'll go for this path. Yeah, I think we'll go for this one. We'll go for like the Trap Carina. And then it's kind of a tricky one to start on, but yeah, we'll try and get back in the swing of things, eh? So this one is the annoying Falter Path. I think a mixture of like Jean Grey and Serpent is probably the best here. And then for the boss, we are going to use let's get Serpent there. Got Shadow. I think Hyperion's still maybe the best to just bring in though. Actually, like, to be fair, we could still maybe do some things with Cersei. I'll test that out if like things do go very bad. But I think between Jean and Serpent, every single fight here should be good. Mysterio's a bit annoying. Prowler's a little annoying. Should be alright. We've reached it. The final bit of Act 900% on the free-to-play. Stellar Forged aren't May when. We can only hope, dude. We can only pray to our Kabam overlords that they hear our call for Stellar Forged aren't May. Alright, let's chuck off the attack booster. And good time for the health boosters as well. I think I've got some more things I can open if needed. But let's get cooking. Let's see if we can do this path within the 30% booster. Science Anti-Venomoid is the best looking character in game. Hot take, I'll take that. But, you know, I'm just gonna raise that with Invisible Woman. Chew on that one for a bit, mate. But dude, thank you very much for the super chat, D's. Big thank you for the super chat as well. Been kind of crazy, dude. We've had a lot of super chats sent over today, so thank you all for not only watching, but yeah. Stellar Forged, fantastic for any cosmic. Super Scroll. Stellar Forged Invisible. I'll take a Stellar Forged Invisible Woman, dude, you know? Well, that is absolutely fine by me. Should be enough. This path is a little tanky though, boys. You just finished 836 yesterday. Congratulations, sir. You are, what is it? That's the Iron Man Sarastes boss? Yeah, keep pushing, bro. I mean, if you got past Bahamut, right, you've got the skills to just probably get most things done. Stellar Forged Green Goblin? Oh, that's actually a shout, dude. Stellar Forged Green Goblin in the science class. Yep, I'm all on board with that one. Got the serpent delay in there. Where you tap on the hits and then you tap on the thing. You purposely miss the button and then you hit the button. Because then the AI blocks and then you can punish in for more charges and damage. Let me go for some cheeky plays here. Okay, we're almost at the big ramp. We're going to be getting those big Furies, right? That's definitely what we're after. Oh no! Okay, right. A bit ambitious there. But I think let's bring in the relic. Special one again. How important is Act 6 and Act 7 100%? Not at all, dude. Completely. In my opinion, I haven't done either of those on the free-to-play, and I wouldn't advise doing either of them. Like, Act 7 can be alright to go back for specific paths just to get the units, but the rewards, like, are pretty mediocre for both. You're much better off just trying to push, like, what is it, Act 8, Act 9 completion. And Act 9 100% is where the big things are currently. So yeah, I definitely not waste too much time on that. If you feel like you're not hitting walls in some of the later content. But I think if you got Act 7 done, dude, you've got all of the skills fundamentally to, yeah, probably clear Act 9. Just need to get used to some of the boss fights. But you've got through Kang. Kang's annoying. You got through the Grandmaster. You're used to difficult fights. Generally, by the time you get out of Act 7, got weird things there. Already got the final blade piece? I haven't. I think I'm in, like, Vibranium 4 at the moment. But it's... I just haven't had the chance to play. I was doing a lot of recording yesterday. And then when I have had the chance to play, I'm just trying to desperately, like, catch up on the free-to-play. So I can get Elder before, like, the month rolls over. And all of these new things come in, because if I'm not Elder by the time of the new event a month, you're going to be missing out on a lot of things, right? Like all these new Elder crystals from the May event with the rank up gems and boosted chance at 7-star ascended champions. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that on the free-to-play as well. But we're really close now, dude. We just got to finish this off, do the 3 villains challenges, and boom. We're there. Sorted. But whale accounts gonna be fine. It's just like free-to-play, dude, is gonna be... Yikes. It's gonna be tough to get that piece. We shall see. I'm probably going to start trying to make my push about 2 weeks in to the season, so yeah, maybe like a little bit after the 13th or something. Good once you win that first matchup with Serpent, right? You just get a bit of the ramp up going. Mysterio is actually super fun with Serpent, dude. Just being able to like punish that the special too. Look, in Serpent's defense, dude, he's actually, like, super fun to play. Like, once you get going, because you can use all the mechanics that he uses to make your life miserable, to make the AI's life miserable. So you got that going on for you. What's that, you want to power drain me, Chief? I'm not too sure how effective that's going to be. There's a part of me, dude, I got some, like, spare rank 4 resources. I don't know if I just rank 4 Serpent on the free-to-play. Just get big cooking. But I don't know, I kind of also do want that, like, really quirky, weird roster on that. I think rank 3 is fine for Serpent, dude. He's doing a good job there. Flipside Hero, Stellar Forged Hyperion Science, Scarlet Witch Mutant, Quake Tech, Doom Cosmic is coming. Oh, Caban Mike told me himself, because I know he wouldn't stop talking about Zemo. You know, he's singing a new tune now, dude. He's on the Sandman Glazing train. He's got rank 5 Sandman. He was spreading the good words of Sandman. So yeah, and like, you know, I gotta appreciate that, dude. I gotta appreciate that. Serpent and Jean Grey literally just turn off like this entire path though, bro. It's quite fun. I don't have the Awakened Jean Grey for like the left side Carina though, which I'm a little sad about. Because that Awakened Jean Grey makes the Mutant Mystic Carina so easy, dude. It'll be a little bit more of a tricky fight. I'm probably going to use Man-Thing when we come around to it though. I think Man-Thing's going to be pretty good. Because he's got A, a very long special 1, and B, he's super tanky. So those are two things that generally tend to make a pretty good champion there. Oh, yo, what is up, Nick136? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm interested to see how much Tier 5 Alpha non-Elders will get from the trade-in system during the event. Yeah, dude, that's pretty valid. I kind of expect, like, if it's anything like previous grinds, they really gate the amount of resource you need to get over, like, a certain progression milestone for quite a while, unless you do the specific thing that they want you to do to get into that milestone, if that makes sense, right? So the specific things are like, they want people to 100% Act 9, they want them to do the Carina challenges. So yeah, I don't imagine they're going to give like another easy path to Elder. It's going to be like scraps they're giving away. Because they want to either be like, they want to get players to like either just engage with the primary chase path, or they want to be like, hey, you could get Elder if... Have you got $500, bro? I mean, we accept dollars. I'll take the dollars, bro. I'll take the dollars. You don't want to fight Aries, dude? Have you thought about, you know, pay me $1,000? I can just give you this rank 5 gem right now. So that's my my assumption anyway. Generally, the old. I'm an expert in knowing kebab psychology. Got a master's degree in elite whale milking tactics. I thought that might just be enough, but we are very close. Is it worth grinding for the Stellar Forge stuff after I hit Valiant? If you've got no Stellar Forge things, you should take any Stellar Forge things you can get, because eventually there will be some sort of catch-up, but you're kind of like halfway through the overall chase now, so there's a very limited amount of things you will be able to access. But yeah, if you're not already Valiant, dude, I really just focus on that for the time being. Just kind of yeah, get used to that, and you should be in an alright spot. Okay, I am gonna try actually Shadow Morlock on the team, but I think I'm primarily gonna use Serpent and see if I can get a solo here. I just need to remember the timing for this one. It's not that fresh in my head right now. Should be, because it wasn't that long ago. But as the first Elder, you know, you as soon as you get in the Elder home, boys, you start losing that memory real quick. Right. That is not what I want to do. I wanted to knock her over the trap, right, with a heavy attack. But try and get as many actions in between. I didn't mean to do that. That was really dumb. I'm gonna find the rhythm of this fight eventually, and when I do, it's go time. Getting backed into the corner a little bit here. The Inexorable did not actually help me out there whatsoever. Boys, I'm getting cooked. There we go. Finally got out of the... slightly out of the corner there. I'm gonna save my special 3 because, like, dude, I've just messed up the distancing so much on this one. Let's try and not get fancy with anything until I get the core of this fight down correctly. I want to throw a special 3, but I'm also worried, like, a little bit too much power right now. Okay, that should be fine. Right, boys, we're on the comeback. Diabolical start. Truly terrible start to this fight, but... there's a bit of leeway on this one if you really do suck. I think I'm gonna refrain from using a special attack. We'll just kind of sit on like 20 here. Oh, sorry, sit on the special 3 here. The inexorable's like actually super annoying in this fight. It's like messing up some of my positioning sometimes because I'm not like getting knocked, like slightly knocked back. Am I cooked here? Oh no. My web browser just crashed. I hope the live stream's still okay. We pray. Okay, it looks like we're fine. Looks like we're fine. Lads, it just isn't going right for me this fight. Right, come on. Special 1. Throw it, mate. Throw it. Throw that special 1. Probably cooks. I'm too close to the trap there. I've learned that lesson. Yeah, I just run out a bit of space and time there. You know what? Actually, Heimdall's probably all right for this. Okay, cool. Thank you, chat. Appreciate it. One thing I love about this is if you mess up like that, you still get the charges, right? Because we immediately now go with 13. So that's pretty brilliant. I think Heimdall's actually going to be super nice for this, to be fair. Spam some heavy attacks, I think. Yikes, that's a little bit painful with the inexorable time in there. Another heavy? Oh, let's go, bro. That's actually pretty sick. I think this is going to be quite nice. Yeah, because the final one we just get the big fling. And one more cycle, we might get to a pretty good spot. Okay, we've got 6 charges there, that's pretty good. It took like just a couple of minutes to readjust myself and get into this fight, dude. It was a little weird at first. No, that was a bad mistake. I should not have, just don't use the relic. I just wasted one of those cycles, but it's okay. He's trying to get out the corner. Nice, okay. A bit flat there. If we push her to special 2 now. Then we just gotta do the cycle one more time. It's good to know that Heimdall works quite nicely for this fight, though. Because then I just need my, like, Mystic option. The Gauntlet. And bring in Heimdall, probably Serpent as well. But let's just try and finish this one off without getting back into the corner again. That trap really hurts. Perfect. There we go. Down. No revives used. Bit of a rough start with Serpent there, but decent comeback on Heimdall overall. Okay, that's 2 out of 3 Carinas down. Got the first clear, easy one. And now we've just got the... what is it? The Mystic and Mutant one, which can be a little bit tricky. So you got like World Time, a block special. This one I don't think was too bad, but it was a little weird. It's got Parry special. Yeah, I think Serpent definitely can solo that fight. I wasn't playing well. I don't think it was all necessarily on the AI there. I think it was me being a bit bad. So, man thing. I'm going to keep Jean Grey in maybe for the boss. Actually, yeah, I'll keep Jean Grey in for the boss. We'll bring in Star-Lord as well. And then finally, you know what, Purgatory as well. I think we should be good. Because I can see why I use Zemo here, though, initially. You know, I'm going to actually take Jean out, and then I'll put Zemo in, and then I'll just swap Jean in. But I think between, like, Man-Thing and Purgatory, I think I might be able to do this. But Jean Grey is my ultimate cheat code for the Mystic and Mutant one. Passive stun's way too good. Everybody got a Relic. They have. Perfect. Let's activate the 30% booster. Let's go for the attack boost here. Let's give it a go. It's like 5 charges, we get the 3. Like 10 charges. Okay, we're not getting there just yet. I'll delay that for a sec. Okay, I'm ready. Gotta try to parry the special now. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to parry this one. We'll go back. Ah, messed up. Next time, next time. The good thing with Man Thing is I can fail a lot and still be okay. This is the one though, boys. This is one. Never mind. It was not the one, but Man Thing still just eventually carries, so that's good to know. Let's go Stellar Forge Star-Lord. I'm going to try and do the mechanics as intended at some point. I feel this one's going to slow down the speed at which we can play a little bit. Oh yeah, so we've got the... Look out for the smash. Just going to pause this. Still want to get the combo ramp just in case we're going to use him for a few more fights, which we probably are. Not even meaning to do half of these things there. Oh no. It's a little unlucky, boys. A little unlucky. Nice. Okay, we got 8 charges in this matchup. Everything is smashing. Next fight for sure. Yeah, we're gonna get that Eradicate parry. I feel like it comes in so slow though, you know? We're just kind of getting the content down. Oh wow. Mr. WTF, that's truly a statement right there, sir. If I've ever seen a statement, that's one of them. This is the most useful champion for 9-2. Gosh, who's my MVP? Nefaria is pretty great for 9-2. There's a lot of science champions, dude. It's like 9-2, you generally want a big science champion for the Lotan. Spider-Woman, Nefaria. Blue Marvel is not bad. Actually, Deathless She-Hulk's pretty insane for that as well. He's just outrageously goated as a character overall. I thought we were at the parry to neutralize bit, but not yet. Need to stop throwing medium attacks. There we go. It's pretty good. Far special 2 here, get a bit of retaliation in. And the good thing is with Purgatory, if I stop taking hits to the face, got the soul neutralized. Oh, maybe I should have just gone for special 2. So what we got? 60% chance Hela doesn't activate her cheat death, and we failed it. Okay, brilliant. Never mind, we're good. Papa Seatin, can you be my father? I'm going to say unfortunately, no. Not this time. I appreciate, you know, I appreciate you putting your cards on the table, so to speak, though. But unfortunately, I'm not looking to, yeah, get a adopted son right now. But appreciate that, Chief. I can be like a very distant relative that, like, occasionally helps you in Marvel Contest of Champions from YouTube. That's probably the role I can provide, you know. That's about all I've got capacity for right now. let's chuck this off. Cheeky little special too, and oh, the spider. I was like, okay, I thought we could go for the gamble, mate. I thought we could get that done. I got the parry, dude. I just need him to actually have the charges now. This one's gonna hit, mate. This one's gonna hit. There we go. I knew we could win a dice roll. Miles Morales, best defender. Straight into the Shadow Realm there. That's it. You know, I got a lot of, you know, distant nephews to raise. That is true, man. That is true. You gotta have rank 6 Sam, man. That's the only criteria I accept right now. Is it worth getting all Stellar Forge champions? I didn't think anyone could answer that accurately, because it's like with Stellar Forge, you're gambling on, is Stellar Forge Doom going to be a really good champion? And hopefully the answer is yes. He's going to be really good. So it's probably worth it, but who knows? If it's not worth it, this PG season will have riled people up enough that he has to be worth it, you know? So I'm hoping he's going to be pretty spicy. Just want to see top 5 Cosmic instant debut. Oh, dude, we got a sick parry there. That was pretty good. Nice. I think we just got Quicksilver on this path. Then we got Carina. Then we got Carina Gauntlet. Dude, are we like 20-something minutes away from finishing at 900%? Oh, boys. We've been grinding on some of these streams, man. We've had to do like all of it in the last week and a bit. So to be near the end feels actually a little surreal, man. But overall, I will say so far, I used a lot less units than I expected. Have I just jinxed myself? Probably. But yeah, I expected to die and struggle a bit more, but I think it's also my account. I've just got kind of the right champions, and also like a pretty stacked rank 3, rank 4 roster, so been a good time. Okay, Quicksilver, come on, Chief, come on. Oh, yikes, dude. Do I need to intercept for that Whiplash? Okay, I need the special one. I need to nail a parry here. I didn't nail a parry. That parry was unnailed there, boys. I'm sorry, chat. I tried my best. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough, though. We go again. Whiplash is bad. Me start the fight. Oh, this has been great, dude. I barely used any units or revives. Da, da, da. Like, wow, so good. No, I'm trash. I need to shut up, and I need to not get hit so much. That's the plan, boys. That's the plan. Running circles around me. Yeah, fellas. Oh, but I've got him in my route now. Right, son. Okay, we're gonna parry this. Come on, come on. And we're gonna parry the special attack that he's about to throw before he goes special 3. Oh my goodness, no! No, Quicksilver, no, 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 no! Not like this, Chief, not like this. I ain't got a special. Okay, I'm gonna need to eat this. Please just one-shot me so that Heimdall can reverse it all. Okay, never mind. It's also fine. Okay, my capture card. Boys, I've summoned all of the bad omens here. I got way too excited. Okay, we're back. The downfall of the stream in 60 seconds. Okay, the bleed's doing some work here. Might be enough. Yeah, I think this has got it. Just bait a cheeky little heavy attack. Perfect, mate. Perfect. Well, we're now going to effortlessly solo the Mystic and Mutant Carina. First try with Man Thing, believe it. It's going to happen. What's the time? It's 4:30 here in England. And I'm just gonna put Jean Grey in because she's kind of my. If I fail horrendously with these two, I can probably go Jean Grey and be alright, even without a passive stun. But I'm hoping to not fail horrendously. That's part of the goal here. We got his Domino unlucky debuff. Love that. So true, bro. So true. I just want to like throw a lot of SP1s. Also need to bait SP1s. There's no trap, so we just try to play a bit aggressive. I think Man Thing actually might be outrageously goated for this fight. I'm getting like the greatest champion of all time vibes right now. I feel I need to throw this, or I'm just gonna take a bit too much. Brilliant transfer. Using light attacks over mediums just to keep it sending essentially. Cheeky little special intercept now and again on the timer. Not going too bad, mate. Not going too bad. There we go, that should be quite nice. Let's have a look. Right, so we're moving into the alternating phase of things just being paused. Never ideal getting into a special 3 on this fight. Try and get the transfers where we can, though. Needs to be a little aggressive here, but I get a bit too much power gain. So yeah, Mystic Dispersion is a bit of a double-edged sword when you can't use your special attacks as freely. It's also a bit bad to use because then I might get rid of stacks on myself. Okay, I'm just going to chill for a second. I'm going to, like, relic transfer. Oh, no, I'm not going to relic transfer. I'm just going to get bullied. I'm just getting absolutely rinsed. Dude, please just throw the Oh, mate. Okay, I'm dead there if the heavy goes off. I think I'm also dead to special 3 here. I need one more cycle to KO. Good comeback though, dude. Man-Thing's regen put in some work. I thought there was one point I was very convinced I was fully cooked. But I've still got to get enough charges to finish off this fight here. I think actually let's not even use the special 3. I think the special 3 is slowing me down. Let's just work on getting a transfer window for all of the infections with the relic. Because if I can set that up properly... I think the downside with the relic is like you can't spam it. Like you can spam the special 1, right? That's really helpful. Okay, I've got one window, I just need to do another one, right? That's pretty much it, so... Just try and avoid using this special. So I'm just waiting for this passive to expire, so I can then use the relic to transfer. Cool. Okay, nice. We got everything we need on Carina. We just push our special 2 now. Gonna overload ourselves. We tag her once. There we go. Wow. We got the solo. Wasn't as fast as I wanted it to be there. I definitely do prefer mutants in that fight with passive stun, just because, yeah, the power is amazing for like the first phase, but the last phase, dude, you just don't want to be constantly going special 3. But he worked pretty nicely there. Okay, so we're going to do that fight again. Then we have the next fight, which is going to be... Right, just going to sort my team out here. So, let's get Serpent in. I'm just going to run that fight back. Where's Jack? There he is, man, the beast. I'm going to use Guardian or try somebody. I might just try Arcade. I know I can do it with Jack, worst case. I think Arcade will be alright. It's the only one I haven't practiced today, though. But Jack, worst case, Cheese's final phase, easy game, easy life. Let's go. Man-Thing. Should have this pretty fresh in mind, so hopefully it goes well. Just gonna go for the special 2 here. Okay, if I go for the special 1, I kind of don't control the power gain maybe as much, but yeah, this is still kind of crazy. Still giving me pretty much like, you know, it's just back-to-back special 2s, eh? Kind of funny because you could you could in theory just infinitely spam the special too to get Carina down. Get the big transfer, that was okay. Phase is so much better, dude. Look at that, like 28, that run? Crazy. Pausing for a little bit, trying to get some more stags, dude. Alright, let's chill for a second. Fire off the SP1. Good transfer there. And then ideally I'd like to set up like a really big transfer before I like hit the final phase. Actually just gonna chill for a second. Gonna transfer more things. I think I can't go much higher than 30 though, right? I think I'm capping out here. Oh, I can go 34. Okay. I go more than that. 35, yeah, that's the cap. I knew it was somewhere around here. There's going to be a big reverse detonation here, dude. There we go, 20. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, we'll take that. One transfer sorted. Let's go for this, I think. Bring another one on me. Just get back to her. It's just the self-removal, dude, is actually like, once you learn this fight, it's more annoying than it is helpful. So yeah, I think we just got to go for the right lineup. Is that gonna be enough? Okay, nice. Yeah, this should be good. Perfect, mate. Perfect. Right. That is Carina number 1. We got 2 more to go. Good times. We actually shaved about 2.5 minutes off that fight, but you can see like that final fit. If you just don't get into a good flow with it, dude, is very annoying. Okay, let me try and remember. Ah, yeah, I remember why I wasn't using arcade. I think it should still be okay. So I can still control the prowess by parrying. So, should have a way to not get hit by those unblockable SP1s. Nice. regular... I think that was a heavy attack, or did I parry that? I thought I heavy attacked it. Messed up the charge there. Okay, nice, yeah. Got proper reflect that time. Gonna see if Arcade can, like, do final phase as well. Assuming we don't get too wrecked on our way there. Prowess is a little rough. I wasn't ready with a heavy charge coming out of that one, though. Okay, end of this one. Let's charge the heavy and throw it off. Oh, we got also a stun. I don't know how that worked. It's a mystery to me. Need to just keep parrying. I'm gonna use this just to get space back in this fight. I feel like it's an alright time to use it, because then let's get the special 2 off here. Not bad. Oh, that is yeah, unfortunate timing there. So okay, I shouldn't use a heavy attack when she's like above 70. Should just back off and chill. Because Arcade's one is a little slower, right? It's kind of, I think, between like Guardian and Jack's speed. Oh no! I didn't get rid of enough prowess there, need more parries. Another parry. And I was totally looking at the prowess, I didn't look at the blast wave timer. Come on dude, we're so close to final phase. I want to see if it is the promised arcade Giga Cheese of Legends. This should be pretty good. Save my special 3 if I get into a really bad spot. But here, let's just use the relic. Oh no! What the hell was going on there? Bro, what? What even was that, my dude? What? That is so stupid, bro. Nah. I don't even know, boys. I don't even know. Oh, I got way too much of the prowess there. Okay, I'm super cooked if she uses a special 1. I just gotta wait for the blast and then push to special 2. Oh boys, special 2 in a dream. That's what we need right now. There we go, dude. Arcade solo. That was a little cheeky at some points, but dude, there was that blast that was just it was just firing off so rapid, bro. I was like, the colors, I don't even know what's going on here. But good times, boys, good times. Just got flashbanged. We did. But I'm glad arcade works for that as well. That was a cool one to test out. I enjoyed that. A lot more parrying there, a bit more difficult than Jack and Guardian, but we still got the job done. Right, a little bit of serpent time, I believe. Okay, let's not get too fancy initially with the traps. Need to catch a parry and knock her in. Not going to use any specials. We are just going to leave her. Sorry, leave Serpent at the yeah, we're going to leave his power low. There's no point. It's feeling a lot easier now once I'm used to the fight itself. And I just like to take a little dash back to prevent the inexorable from being a bit too close. Thank you. Say it's feeling a lot easier, immediately just gets a full special one to the face. And a heavy attack. Need to lock in, boys. We need to lock in. Seven charges out of that one, okay. Not bad. Right, up to 17 charges here. And then get Carina to the specialty. Gonna push her back a little bit, you know, just taking it slow with heavy attacks. I do like that, like dash back and then I think it's like light combo, parry heavy, something like that. Oh yeah, also the heavy attack puts the trap down. See how easy it is just to get pushed into the corner in this fight though, dude. Holy. Special one. Getting it by that trap myself. And I didn't back up enough there. Okay, I'm going to throw the special 3 just so I can regain some space in this fight. Because, yeah, can go downhill in like 10 seconds this one. Corruption Rising, we are at Special 2, and then we push into the second phase. Now we have the Inexorable. Shouldn't have tried to punish that on the dash in, that was a bit silly. Oh no, dude, come on. She should have gotten hit with that trap and not me. Is it the point in the fight, like, is it actually just worth throwing specials? Because how much is like a special one dealing? Okay, I'm gonna throw some specials just because. Can't throw too many though, the power gain's still pretty insane. I use dash back or I'm gonna go into my own trap. Okay, nice, that takes her up to 11. Just throw this, get a bit of damage. Should be maybe 2% here. It's about 1.5%, I think. Still right. Still kind of counts as like a charge. Getting pushed all the way into the corner here. I need to stay in the corner, catch a parry, and then heavy attack. Okay, nice. We got to 16. I'll throw this. Chances of me getting cooked here are quite high. Special one, give me space. I need lots of space. Another special one. Go back just a little bit. Is she just dead? Not doing a last phase thing anymore? Oh, cool, dude, cool. We got 3 solos in a row, right? Oh, dude, what a way to end Act 9. That is awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. We finished. Act 9 100%, free to play. We are going to be doing the crystal opening. I got so much to open. We're going to be doing it a little bit later on the channel. But I want to say a big thank you everybody that's been here throughout Act 9 100%. It's been a very, very fun time kind of going through all this content. And yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to the villains challenges. Feeling very ready. Now we've got like Serpent and Purgatory up, but would be nice to awaken both of them at some point as well. I'll take it, man. Now that's my elder. Yeah, I think we pulled it out the bag on that serpent. That serpent comeback was a legendary finish, man. I'm pretty happy with that one. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I got a lot of T60, so much T. Bro, where's the rapid selector, man? I could appreciate that one right now. But there we go. Oh, dude. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that a little bit later on the channel. Just want to say a big thank you, everybody that's been on the live streams, and a big thank you to Hark. And also, we had a bit of a blubbery boy war today, man. Big shout out to Flipside as well for the super chat. Mustafa, Marcus, Conplaz as well. Bidding with Hark MV for the 6-7 versus 69 wars of the blubberiest word of the day. But yeah, if you did enjoy today's stream, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day. And now we'll wait a second, but thank you all so much, man.